So, I guess a quick recap, especially because Toki's here now and he would have missed the last session. After you all managed to spend a couple of sessions delving through these dwarven ruins of the ruined city of Gontalgrim, which was apparently destroyed in some sort of titanic explosion. You found that there was some sort of drow presence here, and after following toward the heart of the forge in your quest to search for a bronze dragon named Og, also known as the Deep One, you came upon some of these drow cultists seemingly worshiping something at the heart of this gigantic forge here. Obviously, your party set upon them brutally, but before they died, they were able to release a clockwork dragon, which led to a very interesting, very damage-filled fight for both sides. Fang was able to run to the next room and call Og out of the waters of a nearby underground lake, while the rest of the party fought with the clockwork dragon. Og flew into the room, grounded the dragon. The party finished it off, and well, now you're at the heart of the forge, and there is a very, very large bronze dragon who seems to be intent on seeing what it is the party's come here about. He scans the room now that the clockwork dragon is certainly finished and
slowly being disassembled and put into a freaking bag.
A box, much. Yes.
He there's little sound other than the rhythmic pistons and mechanical sound coming from the rest of the city, though the dragon's breaths sound just as powerful. And he silently sweeps his gaze over the party. He seems to watch the clockwork dragon being disassembled curiously for a moment, but then he just simply looks expectantly at the group.
I look up. So, okay, so I have to make a weapon for you.
A weapon.
Yeah. Some ghost told me to. You're. What's his title again? Shit.
The Deep One.
The Deep One, yes. You're the Deep One. Right? Actually. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really tired right now.
It's fine. He just sort of continues to stare at you for a while, and then he speaks up and says, "And what, pray tell, did this ghost tell you?"
Something about a, shit,
To the notes.
Yeah, I forgot to take notes.
You're supposed to forge a hammer or something, a weapon.
Yeah, never specified
like
what
forge
the weapon
a hammer.
Was.
You're
yeah,
supposed to
like
their final
brings like I don't know,
their ultimate masterpiece.
Yeah, the masterpiece. Sorry, I have a clockwork dragon to deal with, guys. Way more interested in robotics, but
hey, you just got reminded of tinkering by the barbarian. You have no excuse.
What? Tinkering on the barbarian?
You get reminded of weird magic shit that you're obsessed of by the barbarian.
He was a willing participant. Like, I think you guys had something to ask him too, right? I'm occupied.
Yes, we came to recruit him.
Recruit me.
To make things simple, in how many weeks until the invasion? Character?
At this point, it's between 2 and 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks?
Like 2.5,
closer
I think.
to something like that.
In about 2 or 3 weeks, the Winter Corps is planning an invasion on this plane.
Fairies. You speak of fairies.
Okay, now we know it's a dwarf dragon. Got it.
More like the elves that consider themselves gods.
Uppity fairies. Interesting. And no doubt this is why there's been so many rumblings down here. These drow who think they've somehow reclaimed the city but simply dance among its ashes. Are they related in any way?
We thought they were just a cult. And a fighting ensued. And then the dragon awoken. Then the other dragon awoken.
A grin spreads across the dragon's maw, and he responds, "Well, one of your party has brought something from an old friend of mine. Mirabar, is that what they call it nowadays? What state is it in?"
Very good. I mean, they just finished the Festival of Crafton.
And what, they want this weapon reforged for their festival, is that it?
No, we asked permission to get weapon to blow up fairies. Why is no one stopping me?
Is that so?
You woke up for responsibility.
I have burrowed beneath the earth for centuries. I watched the rise and fall of this civilization, and I was one of the few who survived its collapse. Pray tell, why should I disturb my slumber any farther to indulge in surface wars?
Because if they win, we don't exist anymore.
And they'll think
Like
everything under their foot is their property, including you?
Isn't that supposed to, like, piss dragons off or something? Being owned by somebody else? Or, well, anyone?
You see him narrow his eyes and he says, so the Enter as conquerors, is that it? By what right do they push this claim?
By right of bullshit and... What was it? They fucked a guy a few centuries, 1,000 years ago? Is that it? Was that the plan that they had?
He snorts and some sparks, and sort of as he exhales, and what seems like a bit of thin, wispy smoke comes out of his nostrils. The smoke sparks with electricity, and he narrows his reptilian eyes a little more. Fairies, that sounds just like them. I never liked fairies. Summer, winter, whatever they call themselves. They're all the same, tricksters, not an honest one among them. Funny how the things that cannot speak lies are more deceitful than any other creature that crawls these plains.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be the first time I've swallowed them up.
Can I just say, anytime you say fairies like that, I'm just getting flashbacks to that one Supernatural episode.
I'm unfamiliar, but
They're getting arrested because they're trying to break into this guy who is a literal fairy, but they misunderstand what they mean when they say the word fairy, so they think he's targeting gay people.
Nice. Incriminate yourself for a hate crime when you're trying to explain the supernatural to the police. Makes sense.
Oh, yeah. It's hilarious. It has not aged well.
I know, it'd probably be hard to make today. And what do you wish to simply step into their plane? I thought it a simple rule that they could not meddle in our affairs, and neither could we in theirs.
But we got the plan to get rid of both their claim and kill their leader. But we need backup.
And so you come here to seek a mercenary, is that it?
At first, then we found out that these dwarves almost finished a super powerful thing, and then we figured we might finish that and use that. And I point to Asher. He got permission from the ghosts to do that.
I did do that. Yes.
What are you? He looks at you, Asher.
I'm just a guy who tinkers around with shit for fun. What are you asking me for?
I'm just a hero for fun.
Yeah, exactly. But
tell me then, Tinkerer. You say you've permission from
yes,
a ghost. What ghost?
God, I forgot their names already. The dwarven ghosts that, are in those those really, I wouldn't say obsidian coffins, but I don't know, the good coffins.
Actually write down their names.
I don't think Ash would. Or at least I forgot.
I see.
What?
Step closer.
I was about to say, can we roll history to remember, but it was too early.
Yeah, you can. It would be an intelligence check, yeah.
Yeah, no, Asher's disadvantage because Asher doesn't remember people.
Take 16d10 damage.
There's a nomad. Huh? Hello?
Yes.
Well.
There is actually, Fang, you would be able to, with a 15, at least remember. Presumably, this was, this conversation was mental with Asher.
Yeah.
But presumably, I believe, if I remember correctly, the information was shared directly after the.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. In that case, with a 15, you would be able to remember that at least one of the dwarves, the Forge Masters, was known as Bulgum. So.
Fang just scratches his head. I think he said his name was Bulgorn? I'm sorry.
Bulgum, yes, Bulgum.
Bulgum.
How could I forget?
That child. Well, perhaps he has some initiative even in death. Interesting, but while I do believe you, I must question your grand claims about some interdimensional fairy invasion. Surely you have proof for such outlandish
Do we still have the
theories.
Shaw?
No.
Did you just say nope?
Nope.
We gave it to the sister to study, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
The proof is under the world tree.
Proof.
Under the world tree? What do you mean?
You know, big old tree.
Oh yeah,
Branches
that
and
big
buds.
ice, that thing that they sealed in there that's slowly eating it all magic.
And were I to visit the tree I know of which you speak, could I see this creature?
Well, I don't know if you'd be able to fit your head in it, but you'd definitely be able to see the outside has been heavily influenced by the winter fae. It's snowing there. It's still like freaking September.
I'm almost positive, like, this guy's like 90% magic. I'm sure Mike tried these.
And if you were to go to the Golden Fields, the veil between the Feywild and this realm is pretty weak.
Your mom's pretty weak.
Or if you can, just talk to the voice inside our monk's head.
Tempting. Still, I would like to see for myself this tree. It's been a long time. And have you found this weapon which you need to forge?
No, we kind of immediately got attacked.
I thought you had it.
No, I saw it in the forge. I just finished it out. I never grabbed it or anything.
Oh, he could also talk to Sam Adelti. Fuck.
Talking about the dragon?
I can never pronounce these fucking letters.
Samadet.
Samadet. Okay, I put one too many T's, that's why.
Do you say that out loud in character?
I don't. Yes, Fang would immediately think of a way to vet himself.
He narrows his eyes and says, "Did you say Samadet?"
Sama who?
Yes,
Samuel L.
Mr.
Jackson?
Dragon.
She's young, a bit prissy, but level-headed. Perhaps you're telling the truth, then. I will fulfill my oath the dwarves of this place, fallen though they may be, and assist you in completing this weapon.
Hooray!
However, the work will be just as much yours as it is mine. You will need to exercise a great deal of caution.
Well, Ashley, I guess that means you can't work on it.
Yeah, I was about to say, but like taking, if you take caution into account, like it just takes longer.
Can I just throw a summoning stone and get Marge in here?
Mm. What happened to Marge anyway?
She decided to fuck off with her money is what happened.
We still have our money. What are you talking about?
I didn't
Yeah,
say
I
she
don't know
was
if you
good
should
at
have
it.
Marge's money. That just doesn't set well with me.
It's going towards the war effort. Still
Yeah,
need that money. We still need that money to get the diamond.
Oh yeah. So, Mr. Dragon, where are the schematics for this device that they were building?
That is the funny thing, you see. The dwarves had interesting ideas when it came to security.
Let me guess, they broke it up into 3 pieces of stone hidden across the world, and only on a moonlight night of the solstice.
No, that's some elven shit. No way dwarves would do that.
That's an elvish ritual.
See?
Shout out to Avatar.
Yep.
Dwarves will put that shit behind like 9 layers of fucking runes.
Gauntlet. What's a gauntlet?
Do you like puzzles, Tinkerer?
No, not particularly. I'm the type of tinkerer that would,
Take it apart.
take it apart, put it back together. If duct tape existed in this world, I would definitely use it.
Asher is the kind of guy who would find a Rubik's Cube and just peel off the stickers.
No, you take it apart first. Then you put it back together. But yeah, he definitely peel the stickers off. It's part of the whole taking apart process.
I suggest you look more intently on this false dragon's guts. Perhaps there you will find what you seek.
Ooh, I do that.
Make
when
an
you have a
investigation.
second Kenji, I'm still on the lake view.
Hello.
Greetings.
I said it. Asher is like the brother from like Carly. He makes stuff, but there's a good chance it's gonna catch on fire.
Yeah. Deal with it.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know. I remember loving that show though.
It was a good one.
Didn't 2 of those characters have their own spin-offs?
Probably. I know
The
one of
girl
them
who
ended up.
played Sam got a show with Ariana Grande.
Unfortunate for her.
Didn't the fat guy had his own show too? The fat kid?
Gibby.
Gibby?
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he had a TV movie, if I remember right.
They gave Gibby a movie.
Good
Well, a
for Gibby.
TV movie.
Gibby deserved it.
Fair enough.
Gibby was an unsung hero of that show.
God damn it, Gibby.
Gibby.
But yeah, I check in that Clockwork Dragon stomach.
Make an investigation check.
Can I make a Tinker Tools check?
You can make an investigation check.
Holy crap, the brother was in freaking Donnie Darko.
Yo, Danny
Damn.
Phantom was just 14.
time to be a part of the
When
Were
the
you waiting for
when the
us to
clockwork
finish it?
scans just quit. Danny
So
took
Danny took what's inside of it.
Yep.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Asher.
Oh god, the dragon's gonna kill you. What did you do while I was gone?
I don't know. I just
You-
looked in a. Okay, go ahead.
deep within its the mechanical guts of the clockwork dragon, farther than you thought to look before, even though you had assumed you had searched well into it. Your hand finally reaches something with hard edges, and it sends an electric jolt of 6 lightning damage through your body. But
All part of the process.
yes, it seems harmless after that for the most part, and the hard edge would almost seems like a cube sort of pulses in your hand.
The almost spoke.
I take it out.
You can't use it. You're not a prime.
Gonna harness it for power or some dumb shit. Oh, make a weapon.
It is the matrix of leadership.
I can't lead anything.
Right? You better give that to like Aaron or Soren or somebody. Literally anyone else in the party. Maybe not Lawrence. He doesn't really lead. He just heals and bitches about it.
I never complain.
Fuck.
Only when I'm out of materials.
I take it out and it's like, yeah, is this the thing? Shocked me a little.
It is. I trust you'll find it entertaining at the least. The ones who created it, well,
I have the right route, Raggy.
the ones who created it,
Like you
Well.
underestimate my power, Scoob.
the code burned up when they did, so I'm afraid
You don't
it
have
may take
schematics.
some effort.
Could always speak with them.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, I'll go check. But so is this like a power source or is it like an information storage?
It is a very large cube, cubed object made of some similar material as the rest of the city. A mixture of brass and dark stone and runes, inscribed with runes. It seems to be something between a very, very secure and magically trapped container and some sort of puzzle cube.
Yeah, I'd like to figure this thing out.
All right, go ahead and make your choice of Arcana or Tinker check.
Okay.
Oh, tinker check, please. I'll take guidance too. 1d4. So, 32.
Oh, what have you done?
Dawn, dawn, dawn. It's Christmas, everyone.
It's over. No, you spend a decent amount of time looking over it and tinkering with it, and you especially pay attention to the mechanical contraptions. It is a lot beyond the complexity of any you've ever seen. On multiple levels, whether it be simple physical mechanisms, clockwork mechanisms, and even something that teeters on the complexity of the prosthetics you've created in the past. It's a very highly developed, multi-layered puzzle, and behind it, in front of it, beside it, all over these contraptions and mechanisms are different runes that, of course, with arcane energy and add even more layers of complexity to the lock.
Are the runes still there after the stinker check? Like, do I have to do something to them as well? Or I should probably.
You haven't been able to completely. You were able to get an idea of how the mechanisms work, but you haven't been able to solve any of them. The runes do still seem to be in.
I'd like to cast Identify on that.
Go for it.
Those runes.
All right. You see, Identify tells you that they are runes within runes, different complex sigils. Firstly, you have thick layers of abjuration runes that simply lock and secure the object. You also have a few divination runes, interestingly enough, some evocation, which you presume is what shocked you. And
yeah,
curiously enough, there is also within the center, on the innermost layer of the runes, conjuration.
Conjuration. So, like, so these runes might summon something? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, if you get 7 of them together, they summon the mighty Shinron. Right? Am I right?
I don't know. I thought they're gonna summon Captain Planet. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I was gonna say which version, the Don Cheadle version, because I'm down with that.
I don't fucking know.
Captain Planet, motherfucker.
So okay, so this puzzle box protected with a shit ton of runes. Okay. Anything else I can get out of this? Like what it does? Let's identify.
Let's see.
Like, I don't know. Would I get a feeling that dispelling all this shit would be a good idea?
You could maybe dispel the layers of runes one by one with high-level dispels, yes. You would have to go one by one, though, through 4 layers.
All of them. 4 layers. Well, shit.
Yeah.
I guess I'll get started.
And then after that, it would be just up to you solving the mechanism. I will say that with Identify, you would get a bit more information. I realize now, actually. You know that the divination seems to have been placed on it to track it in case some sort of tracking from elsewhere, or maybe someone at one point could have cast some divination to connect to it in order to ensure that its location was known. The evocation of course, is a powerful electric current and shock, as well as essentially an explosion.
It's a fucking tracking device.
Yeah, right. The evocation seems to be a powerful electric blast, some sort of defense mechanism and power as well. The abjuration, of course, ensures that even if the mechanism itself is unlocked, the rest of the box will stay magically locked and warded from harm. And the conjuration, that seems to... all you can tell about it is that it seems to summon an entity of some sort once the locks are finally disengaged, both magical and mundane.
Oh, great. And my prize for dispelling all this shit is the weapon, or part of it, or something. Well, I guess I'll keep dispelling. So, so I can't like just dispel the conjuration part. Do I just go layer by layer?
Layer by layer, yeah.
Hmm.
All right, please make a check.
Damn, he's already asleep?
Damn. I'm sorry. What's the check? DC. Oh, level.
So, want to guidance him? Inspire him?
Nope, I want to watch him fail on his own.
20.
Shit.
All right, you dispel the evocation.
I try again with my last 3 level spell slot. Is it affected by guidance?
I think technically
think it
it's
would
an
have-
ability check.
Yeah, I think it
it's
would
a-
have to be bardic inspiration.
It says it is an ability check, so as long as guidance affects ability checks.
Well, shoot straight up in the air if
Yeah,
you're gonna
it'd be-
test it out.
It'd be fine. You were able to dispel the divination as well.
And my 4th level spell slot, just for the fuck of it.
Make another check.
Oh yeah. All right, we're almost done here. That's all I can do for today. All a day's work.
The abjuration fades as well, and now it's simply a matter of actually completing the mechanism in order to unlock the device.
That's it? I can just complete it.
If you're able to figure out the actual physical mechanisms, then from what you learned from the identify, it would unlock, yes.
Quick, time to solve the Millennium Puzzle.
Yeah, pretty much. So another tinker check.
Yo!
It's time to
I would like to assist.
Go for it.
So I get advantage now?
I would like to throw down a face down and end my turn.
Yes, you. Double.
Fucking hell.
Double 18s.
Guidance?
Come on.
Anyone give me guidance?
Come on, Fang, get your game on.
That's for that.
Yeah! Still
DC was
pissed.
23. Ooh.
It really should be high for this type of stuff. This is why I wish I had my flash of genius.
The first layer of puzzle clicks into place. And
Oh my god, it's
Fate.
actually a Rubik's Cube.
I clap, I clap politely.
and
Okay,
so
cool.
the
Would taking off the stickers help it?
locks disengage. Unfortunately, you know what? You go ahead if you want to try that. There are
I'm
no
assuming that
stickers, but
means
if you want to
don't.
try to, if you want to try to pull away at the material, then you can go for it.
Actually, yeah, he would do that.
Wait, is this sphere made of the mithril?
Is it?
I think it's made of obsidian.
It's possible that there's some mithril mixed in. It's made of different layers of different materials.
Do not dishonor the mithril, or you'll get your shit kicked in by the stone throwers.
Well, I'm,
Oh,
what?
shit. Huh? So you're telling me don't do this puzzle?
Don't break it up.
Oh, don't break it.
Remember, because,
Oh yeah, they did try to kill me for that one time.
Well, that's because you're trying to break off their freaking gravestone.
Look. There's a point where grave robbery becomes it's archaeology, and I'm just trying to, find the line.
You always want the onion ninjas to only use onions.
Is there onion ninjas here?
How do you think we always cry?
Onion Knight.
I don't cry.
But yes, the first layer disengages.
Oh, shit, that's all I can do for the day. Well, no, I can keep working, of course, but like...
Fang was about to kick your ass.
So we go with the giant dragon thing then?
Yeah, I just keep working on it, I guess, while you guys talk.
Is he free of the dragon thing, or is the dragon thing, is it still in the dragon?
No, I took it out.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna reveal my eye and pull on Toby that situation. It's gonna get sucked into my eye. I'm putting it in my demi-plane.
What the hell?
Demi-plane.
What you say, Kenji?
What are you trying to put in your demi-plane?
The
puzzle.
That he's still working on?
Oh, the entire dragon.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
You could probably get parts of it, but maybe not the entire thing. Yeah,
How big
you
is
could
your
probably
pocket hole?
Yeah, you could get parts of it likely. It would take time. It would depend on how much time you want to spend.
Here's a question: Would the because I know it'll fit in the portable hole. Would the what's it called fit in the demi plane?
The drill?
Yeah, that thing.
If you spent some time meditating over it, then yeah, you're pretty sure because of your familiarity with it. It seems that as you become more familiar with these things, it's a bit easier to manipulate them, and you're sure that if you took the time to do it, it might take several hours to do so, but you could get that into the demi-plane, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead while he's working on that.
All right. It'd be like basically meditation, so...
Yeah. That's done. Shove the entire dragon into the goddamn metal dragon into the goddamn portal. There we go. Some way, somehow, this is gonna be mine.
Continue to make Tinker Tool checks if you wished.
Okay, I can do more.
Faithful assistant Screwball is here.
What a brown noser.
Won't help or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I suck today, guys.
I said it was helping.
I think Fang is helping you.
Oh my god,
motherfucker!
How am I doing worse?
Suck.
The second.
It's like. Look, guys. I just need to be paid for this now.
Yeah, so
it's been over my 8 hours.
To give you an idea, at this point, you've definitely been working for probably the better part of an hour, maybe longer than that. Finally, you get the second. Finally, you get the second lock to disengage, but as you roll a 16 on your attempt to disengage the third lock, you just can't seem to figure it out.
That was an 18.
He rolled a third check that just rolled a 16.
I thought he rolled a 17 and a 16.
That was with
now
his
it's
help
19.
advantage.
There we go.
Now it's 19.
Yeah, you're still unable to get the third layer, the third lock.
You suck diddly.
I'm helping
you.
That means you can roll again.
Suck. You are the absolute.
Is anyone
there
here
were
a
other
halfling?
numbers.
Okay, now I get it. But okay, what happens at the 1? Self-destruct, right?
I mean, if Fang's helping you, you can't roll the 1. You have advantage. Why do you not listen?
I know. I guess. Yeah. 25.
No.
Why are you a dishonor to your people?
Finally, as you get that final roll, you're able to disengage the last lock. It slides into place, and the complex rings and patterns begin to shift around. There are several flashes of light as the runes that you've already dispelled would have been dispelled. And finally, there sinks in a little dip, and a hole about the size of your index finger appears in the center of the cube.
I'll stick my finger in it.
No. I stick my finger in it. I did it. I did the puzzle.
You stick your robot finger in there, right?
Shut up. I'll stick my real
Roll initiative.
Do you all
robot
want to try to make
finger.
a race to see which one?
Oh, I'm holding the damn thing.
Yeah, but I can just walk over to you. Boop. Like, aha! I finally poop. Damn you, Aaron.
Oh no. I stick my real fleshy finger in there.
All right, you're
Ew.
going for it. It suddenly locks tight around your finger, and
What did
you
I
feel-
say?
You feel a prick at your fingertip as blood begins to seep into the cube. Finally, with a sharp mechanical sound, it releases
Oh, God,
your...
it's JoJo.
Yes. It releases your hand, and you begin to hear Aztec dubstep faintly.
Arise, my masters!
It's awaken, you uncultured swan.
The anger from Kenji. It's
But yes,
awaken, you unconscious swine.
There's a few moments for the blood to drip into the cube while the Og, at this point, he's just in a resting pose. He's huge, of course. He takes up almost half of the forge chamber, but he watches with curiosity. The cube begins to rattle and shake violently in your hands, Asher.
For thousands of years I lay dormant.
Yes.
Hey, you know what this is doing? Probably should have asked that before I
Og's
did
hiding
this.
behind a rock. Yeah, of course I know what it's doing. Just keep doing that.
He just raises a brow and says, "Perhaps holding it is unwise until you figure out just what it is. I did not lay
I
the
throw it like
enchantments."
the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Does it rip off my finger?
No. It did, however, draw blood from your finger.
I'm going to grab it from Asher and just kind of chuck it.
All right, Asher, are you attempting to resist this at all?
No, I still want to see what it does.
Yeah.
So I will resist.
When the dragon says, I suggest you don't hold it.
It doesn't
Okay,
mean chuck
fine.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not chucking it far.
Just like tossing it to the...
Go ahead and chuck it, man. It's whatever.
Just like right into the lava. No, I'm just gonna like
He rolls like a 35 athletics, just spikes into the ground, shatters.
touchdown.
Dwarven science is the greatest in the
It's just-
world.
It's like, you know that part from SpongeBob where SpongeBob, you know the episode with the pie bomb, and he's like, "Oh, you mean this pie? Oops!" Drops it, and it just cuts to the nuclear test footage as the pie hits the ground. It's like that. Asher just throws it in slow motion right as the edge of the cube hits the ground, and just
Oh, these aren't
shows
pies,
the entire
they're
plane.
bombs.
They were made in a bomb factory.
With bombs in them.
But yeah, you can chuck it. Then it slides and tumbles across the floor, rattles a bit, and then there's a
Bang,
strange
go jump on the grenade.
There's a strange blue,
I'm on it.
almost mystical arcane light that begins to be emitted from the cube.
I'm not on it.
Arcade light.
Yes, it comes out in a cone, almost like an illusion.
Neat.
As the rune that you identified as the rune of conjuration, the only one that was not dispelled, is activated. Asher.
Oh, yeah.
Quick,
Forgot
show
about
with
that
your
one.
macaroni pictures.
Oh, crap. I left those at home.
What's it look like?
Well,
No South Park. Okay.
yeah, I need I don't have any more spell slots
What's it conjure?
So
to dispel it.
just
It just seems to be emitting a strange blue light, and a ghostly light. It's difficult to see because of the intense flames from the forge.
I'm just watching it.
Well, this isn't getting anything done. Fang goes up to it.
Maybe identify that too.
As you
Yeah, walk over and poke it.
as you all walk up to it, you go to poke it. There's a brief flicker in the blue light, and for a moment, something it's eerie. It doesn't have any detailed features, but just vague indentations like eye sockets and a line like a mouth forms for just a flicker of a second. It's almost like an eerie, ghostly image of a face.
I
hear
am the great and powerful Oz.
Pretty much something like that, but it's very eerie, almost like if you ever seen like an eerie negative photo, it's kind of like that, just for a flicker of a second. And then it says, a soft voice comes from the cube. You hear, awaiting input.
Awaiting input. Oh, shit! Is it? You're trying to? Is it like a DNA test? Like, is that what it's
kind
taking
of
my
Name is
blood?
Greg Universe.
What's the input? What's proper input?
I am bound
Aaron
to
Pilar.
answer to the commands of whoever unlocks this cube.
Hooray,
oh,
Ashley, you
We
did
should
it.
shit.
let him alone.
I have a dwarven super weapon. I hope.
Should we kill him so he can't have this problem? I feel like we should his power. I feel like we should kill him so he can't have this power. He won't use it correctly.
Hey, what should I call you? Shut him up. Can you do that? Is that
I am a simple
command I can
spirit
do?
of intellect. You may call me whatever you wish, so long as it is not on the list of grudges that the masters programmed into me.
Okay, then. Okay, you sound like a book, so, okay, book,
Weiss. Call it Weiss. Call it Weiss.
I was going to
Wise?
say Jin or Index.
Call it
Index?
Grimoire Weiss.
I don't know who that is.
I
Because
can't
you're
hear him.
uncultured.
I definitely am, but that's besides the point. But,
What should I call you?
Asher.
Aaron Pilar.
Asher Doran? Just Asher will be fine. Yeah. So,
Are you an
about
elf?
this... No. Human.
The Arcanist who bound me did not like elves.
Oops.
Alright, Aaron, you and Soren stay over there.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I do what I want.
What do you think of this
Sounds
guy? I point
most
towards
dwarves like
but I point the cube towards Aaron.
What was that, Asher?
I point the cube towards Aaron. What about this guy?
Elf detected, assassination protocols engaged.
Exactly.
This would be funny.
Getting termination. What?
It seems as if it's an elf. What do you think of your fellow elves?
They're all right. I mean, when they're not.
I think he was talking to me.
Aaron.
Oh,
Are you an elf?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, well, he sucks. Anyway, depends. Are they fighting elf? Are they the fighting kind? Or are they the stand around and talk kind?
Most of them are the stand around and talk kind.
They bore me.
Acceptable response. I will briefly explain what I am and what it is that I do. I am a spirit of intellect. Some of you may know us by the terms familiars, though our true selves are much greater than a simple familiar that one of your mortal wizards might conjure. I was bound to this object long ago in order to keep and process particular information relating to mechanisms within the dwarven city of Gauntlgrim in the event that it was ever destroyed.
Yeah, you know anything about a super weapon? Was that something they told you?
I think they referred to it
No.
as their masterpiece.
Yeah.
It was made to surpass Metal Gear.
Do you speak of the dragon?
Oops.
It was well, that's a pretty shitty super weapon, if I do say so.
They said it was unfinished, so I don't think that's it.
Well, shit. I see so many design flaws right here, like pulleys on the neck, people. Come on, no, don't do that.
Do you speak of the dragon? It asks once more.
Yes, yes.
Is the dragon the super weapon?
Yeah.
The dragon is not a weapon. The dragon was a trusted friend of the Arcanist.
Oh, he's talking about Og.
No,
Oh.
Og was supposed to help make the weapon that is.
Perhaps you speak of the hammer.
Oh, this hammer.
I'm listening.
The one in the forge, where the handle's literally sticking out of the magma.
Yes, in fact, it is right there.
Oh.
I'm gonna go pull it up.
Resistance.
What?
The resistance a spell. Or the cantrip.
Oh, you're casting it on me, or are you just saying resistance?
Do you want it or not?
Oh, I'll take it. I just didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, neat. Nope.
Ow.
Yeah, that's
All right, let's have the big boys handle this.
Oh, wow,
shit.
terrible rolls on that. You take 25 fire damage.
I keep pulling it up. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
And
I would like
manage to.
Let me try picking up. I'm the guy.
No, we need your
You couldn't
hands to
lift
fix
a white
it.
pepper sack.
It's gonna mage
Still got,
hand it.
like it burns me, and I'm
There
still
is
holding
no
it.
way in hell this
Neat.
thing is less than 10 pounds.
Yeah, the hand is not worthy.
I would
try?
like to rage and pull the magma.
Again, resistance.
All right. Well, Aaron is currently working on doing that. If you want to make a check to assist him, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not let it go. Just like it burned me. I'm like, all right, now we've made this thing serious. Now it's crunch time.
Starts beating it up.
Are we actually gonna roll to try to pull it out?
Yeah, if you wanna roll to help him get the weapon out, then you can
Strength? Or just
it would
more
be
con?
athletics.
Woohoo.
It would be athletics,
25, 12.
and then and then a Constitution save.
Oh, do I have to roll in athletics? I didn't get to roll in athletics. It's bullshit.
And then you said a
Damn.
con save?
Yeah, you can roll in athletics if you want, Aaron.
Plus
All
the
right,
D4
Ash.
from Lawrence. 14 con save with a 27 athletics.
All right, Asher and Fang, you both take 34 fire damage.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that'll happen.
As flames lab at you, and the fact that this thing has been sitting in lava for who knows how long, but eventually, the combination of the three of you are able to pull the haft of the weapon out, and it seems to be what is intended to be the haft of some sort of warhammer, but unfortunately, where the head was once firmly connected, it has been broken away and damaged heavily in some places, seemingly never finished in the first place, and then damaged beyond that. It is roughly the size of your average. We'll say it's
No way in
not
hell a
quite.
mage hand would have been able to lift this.
Yeah, likely not. And even if it were, not with the resistance from the lava, it is. It's not quite the size of a fully grown human or elf man, but certainly larger than a dwarf.
Is it
a
a
large
warhammer
two-handed
or a
maul.
maul?
It's a maul.
It's a maul.
You said
Yep.
Warhammer.
I said or a maul because he was getting
No, I was
confusing.
talking
with
about
this.
Kenji.
I never said it was a warhammer.
The construct
You said
referred
the
to as a
word
hammer.
Oh no.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Santa's hammer. No, it was stated to be a hammer of some sort. Yeah,
Elves
that seems to be
suddenly
a maul.
drop kick from the ceiling. Oh no, they're
Santa
Santa's
Claus.
helpers.
No, this campaign is really just a Christmas special.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
when
why-
you think about it, it lines up.
Does it though? We're trying to kill Lady Winter.
Well, who do you
We're
think's going
killing
to
the
take the
Ice
throne?
Queen.
Yeah, who do you think's the bad guy in
Who
this?
do you think Maeve's sister is going to marry? She's going to end up being Mrs. Claus. I already have it planned.
Yeah, the Ice Queen's keeping the world in eternal winter. Santa can't deliver the presents.
Exactly.
My next
I hate
character
you.
will be an elf dentist.
Anyway, so does she have any schematics on how we were supposed to build this weapon, or
They did not mention schematics.
Ask
I
for
was talking
blueprints.
index?
Can you read Dwarvish? Asher Doran.
Oh, I can read Gnomish. But yeah, not Dwarvish. Not at all.
Can you translate it to the common vernacular?
The common vernacular when I was constructed and where I was constructed is Dwarvish.
But how are you talking then?
I was given a set of translations when I was bound
So
to
can you
this
translate
object.
into the language we're speaking right now?
Of course. I
So you can read
cannot
the.
do many things without direct command. It is a part of my
Commuter,
contract.
initiate translation protocol for hammer diagnostics.
Yeah,
Very well.
translate this.
Please stand away. The light is mildly uncomfortable and sends odd tingling sensations.
Neat.
Okay.
It's saying, "Oh,
I'll
I
stand
can't
back."
have kids now."
Asher's not
Yeah,
reacting.
stand
Like,
back.
hey, what are you guys doing?
And the blue light
Doesn't hurt.
is emitted more, and it seems, basically, it seems like something similar to a minor illusion spell is being used to show a rather complex set of schematics and plans for this hammer, crafted with different materials. It seems a lot of the complexity comes from the fact that there are multiple materials that are being used here in a proprietary forging technique that seems to be related to this forge specifically.
Huh. So it's made with a shit ton of different things.
hmm
And yeah.
How much of those
Among which-
ingredients are shit that we have?
Yeah.
It mentions mithril, it mentions something called the black glass, and it mentions
Obsidian.
aside from the mithril on this black glass, it actually mentions of course, just based on dwarvish alloy that is seems to be readily available in the city here. And the last ingredient is I will
Blood of
post
a
the
virgin. Well,
spelling.
Asher,
Eh.
Fraric, which, upon mention and before the Being whatever this is, this intellect translates. Og rumbles in his deep voice in common. Frarik, my breath.
How much mithril does the recipe call for?
A lot of it is already being used because the hammer is partially finished, the head of the hammer at least, and the haft is basically finished. But it seems to require about another pound to mix in.
Okay. We do not. I don't think we have another chunk of.
I mean, I kind of lean over to Fang. If we melt Ash's arm, we can get a pound of mithril.
It's an alloy, so it's probably not a pound's
lot
worth.
less than that, unfortunately.
I mean, Hey, Fang, do you want an upgrade to that sword?
I was going to offer, but what is your pitch, sir?
You guys act like we don't have a literal in with people and we can't get back here.
I suppose. But I mean, Fang could have a cooler weapon.
What's
Have
the
you checked-
dragon made out of?
I was literally
Do
gonna
what?
offer you to see how much of my sword would be enough to count as the pound.
Plus,
Well,
we
yeah.
kind of got to come back here anyway. We got to dragon resurrect after we get up.
What was that?
Okay,
what
fine,
Did you
we'll
say,
do more
Lawrence? Or Necro, you mentioned something that I didn't hear it. You said dragon, but
What's the dragon made out of? The mechanical.
That's a good question.
it seems to mostly be made out of whatever this dwarvish alloy is that's mentioned in the recipe. Some kind of dwarvish steel that alloy that they've created, and after that, just decorated with brass.
Yeah, I mean, I say we go back to the surface because we did say we're going to resurrect that other dragon, and we need a diamond for Lawrence to do it.
Yeah. Question: how long did it take for us to get here from Mirbar? God.
It
Yeah,
took
it
a
only took us,
couple
like-
of it took a couple of hours for the whole journey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's not very
it's
far.
been the same day.
Actually, yeah. That's actually a good question. Before we actually go, who can actually even use this?
I mean, I can use it. I just can't monk with it.
Yeah.
You're gonna take
Necro,
it
what about you?
Nope, only sipping weapons.
Yeah,
Asher?
because I am barbarian. I'm proficient in martial, so I think it's just me and you.
Yeah,
Maybe
Soren's
Asher?
a bard. He can't. He's not
I mean-
a sword bard, right?
He's the Whisper's bard.
Right. Shit.
Oh,
Okay. I
is
have an
Toki
idea.
playing?
Toki's a rogue.
Oh well, yeah.
Okay, I have an idea. What if we melt down my sword into a long or short sword that Aaron can use, and we use the rest for the hammer?
When they just make the sword useless, then
I don't know. That's why I was asking. I mean, it would keep Flame Tongue on it at the very least, and would keep its.
I say my input is obvious. I say you keep your sword when you just go get the extra pound of mithril. It can't cost us that much as we've done for that
Yeah.
clan.
The problem isn't about getting cost from mithril. It's, are you comfortable giving up your monk attacks for this weapon?
I mean, if need be, I can set it next to me and punch the shit out of something and then pick it back up. It's literally almost as tall as me. I can't. It wouldn't be hard. And I don't, Kenji, could I hit something with it for the first my two attack, drop it, and then punch and flurry?
What do you mean?
Like, because I know, because I can't, if I'm holding it, I can't do monk shit. If I hit someone with it and then let it go, could I monk shit?
I mean, you can hold a two-handed weapon in one hand, but obviously you would have to make
maul's
armed
heavy.
attacks to use a flurry.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's heavy. What I'm saying is because, like, normally I can, if I use a short sword or something, I can attack twice.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's sort of like this. You could also kick, but like for example, it's been stated by some of the developers in Sage
No, I'm
Advice.
saying because a maul is a heavy weapon.
Yeah, you don't have to. Well, for example, you can cast with a greatsword because you don't have to hold it in two hands. You just have to have it in two hands to attack with it. And so, for example, you could just hold it in one hand, punch, and then you would only have to grab it in two hands whenever you make an attack, or you can hold it in two hands and kick or headbutt or do any other unarmed attack.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not I can use it. It's just I don't have a problem not using it to its full effect. And if it's better than your greatsword, then I'll take the greatsword.
Yeah, I'm not a stickler for like the way you gotta hold weapons and stuff, because it really, to me, it just seems too gamey. Like, I mean, it's perfectly logical that you could just literally, even if it was too heavy for you to hold in one hand, you could just literally set it on the ground and punch somebody, or I don't know, heck, like,
Yeah, didn't
flagpole
Kenji
off
give
of
me
it.
that monkey paw feat just so I could get this sword?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the only thing about it is I'm not too worried. But if I attack with it, I can't flurry. That's not that big a deal.
Yeah, and that was another reason for me to carve off the extra weight so it becomes a normal sized greatsword, so you wouldn't have to worry about not having that thing. But I guess if Kenji's fine with playing it like that, then yeah, we can play by ear.
Oh wait, did I misunderstand? I mean, if he wanted to use the oversized greatsword, he wouldn't be able to do so. What I'm saying is that if someone has a two-handed weapon, they only need to have it in two hands while they're actually making the attack, unless it's just so heavy for whatever reason.
If we were to make the maul, I could still hold it in one hand and attack. But I couldn't attack unless I held it in two hands with it.
Yeah.
To the surface. I mean, yeah, the surface. Why are these doors on the surface? God, this isn't Dragon Age at all.
Actually, before we leave, you think we should grab information from these bodies?
Identification.
From what?
Oh, Mr. Dragon, is there a nice, easy, straight shot to the surface from here?
No, they were sealed and destroyed when the Titan awoke.
I'm sorry, what?
Drill.
The what awoke?
The Titan.
Yeah, we've literally been talking about this the entire time.
I know the
That's
city
why
was
the city
destroyed.
was
I don't remember
destroyed.
hearing the name Titan.
It's what once powered the heart of the forge. What you see now is but a dying ember. It used to be a roaring flame. It's when the Titan awoke and the forge died. Well, this auxiliary forge is what is left.
Just kind of look over the freaking Dragonhawk Phoenix is like swimming in the lava. I'm like, Could the Phoenix power the forge just long enough to make the maul?
All right, let's make the list. We
You asked
go
it out
get
loud.
we go get the mithril. We got a bunch of the dwarf metal here. What about the glass?
I'm pretty sure that we call it, where I'm from, we call it obsidian.
Did you ask that about the Phoenix out loud?
Yeah, I'll ask it. No, shit.
Possibly, likely, in fact, if you were to sacrifice the thing.
Make it 2 diamonds.
For the greater good.
I don't think that's how this works.
Yeah, it's just gonna turn into an egg and be pissed at me.
Or lose all its memory.
Would it lose its awakened ability?
Mm.
I say we don't go down that route. I mean, I'd be more willing if like we could find a way to resurrect it before it turned into an egg, but barring that, I'd say we just don't.
Or I could constantly heal it while it takes damage. That forward?
Would that work, God?
The Og speaks up and says the thing would be crushed and snuffed out before any amount of healing could
I just
resurrect
made
it.
you use its fire. Why would it be crushed? What are you? Why would we crush it?
A piddly flame from a phoenix like that would do nothing, not even a frolic from an ancient red dragon would power the forge.
Well, damn.
Yeah,
It
that's
Hey,
odd.
requires
Hey, Shalom.
life just as
Shalaya,
much
any of your
as it does flame.
Shalaya, any of your siblings? Can any of your siblings
What
help
about an
Shalaya?
eye from a very young dragon? Would that help?
Not in the slightest. And Shala says, not unless you'd like to try and summon one, which would be a very difficult ritual.
Inner ally?
Hey, you could summon primordial, but I don't think that we can summon one powerful enough to power the forge. Is the problem?
Mm.
I mean, dwarves have mages, right? We could probably find someone to summon a giant elemental fire.
Okay, so we have to go get the pound of mithril.
Yep.
Book speaks up. I hate that you named him that, Asher, but I have to go with it
Yeah.
now. Book
Book.
speaks up and says, have you consulted the master's storage?
I have not. I guess I
Could
should.
you show us
Where is that?
is?
Yes, of course. There are stores of materials. Please watch the light. And again, stand away. The blue light shifts to show an illusory map now, like a layout of the city. It shows approximately where you all are. In a place that is labeled Forge in Dwarvish. Eventually the Dwarvish text fades and is replaced by common text as Book translates. And there is a clear line drawn in the illusory field to show a path toward what seems to be some sort of nearby stores.
Huh. This is awesome. Okay, this thing's awesome. Probably shouldn't have called it Book. All right. I guess I just use the map. I'm still within the Dwarven City, of course. Like I can walk there.
Yeah, let me look and I'll give you all a better idea. I'll have to look at my actual big map that I have for this place.
What was the dead dragon's name?
Tidrick.
Tidrick?
Yes, Tidrick.
Tidrick. Hey, Og, did you know Tidrick?
Not quite. It's a familiar name, but the Tidrick I knew died long ago.
What if we brought them back?
They fell centuries ago, perhaps longer than that. I doubt you could do such a thing.
I thought the dragon. Oh, so but the dragon we met had been dead for centuries, right?
The dragon you met, that you know as Tidrick, had been dead for less than a century, from what you could tell.
Huh? Because there's a dragon. Well, there's a set of dragon corpses out there that when we asked what its name was, it called itself Tidrick.
Curious. A descendant, perhaps?
I guess we were going to resurrect it. Well,
And does
by
it wish
we.
for resurrection?
Turned to Lawrence. It wished for resurrection. It agreed, didn't it?
Yeah, it wanted to be resurrected. Or he didn't mind.
Any clemency would be appreciated then, for my kind.
Well, I guess we got to get that. I guess we're gonna see. Well, since we're going to the storage place, we can see if they have a diamond worth 1,500, 80,000.
1,000.
Yeah,
It's 1,000.
probably
Yeah,
1,000.
1,000.
Because Revivifies 500. I guess we're following Asher, who's following. I refuse to call it Book.
Oh, I'm coming up with a better name. I don't know what it is going to be yet, but
Libra?
whatever. What now?
Libra?
Libra?
Final Fantasy. I get it.
It's Spanish for library. Library.
It's funny. It is better. No, fuck it. Libra it is.
Bing.
Bing. No.
What? No, if we're gonna call it very fat, we're gonna call it Google. What the hell's wrong with you?
Dog paw.
Firefox.
Yes, so
Ask
Safari.
Jeeves.
So Safari leads you. No,
Jeeves.
Libra leads you back through the halls towards
La biblioteca.
the section up here that is blocked off.
Do I need to summon the drill, or can we order?
The rubble is very tightly packed, but with enough strong people working at it, it's possible that you could. It's possible that you could just simply move it faster than it. You could actually get the drill into operation.
I was gonna say I summoned my stand big ass drill.
Rolata. Or
Yeah, I
something
guess
along
I'll-
those lines.
Roll up my sleeves and start moving rubble.
All right. Anyone else?
Well,
Fang,
All right, I'll help.
you meaty bastard.
Rah!
Guidance.
Whoops, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, is it just straight strength check?
nope, that's safe. But still bad.
No, it's athletics.
Oh,
I think he was trying to. I think he double clicked. Maybe I don't know. Clicked on the wrong thing.
Yeah, and then rolled
Wow.
20, lagged out pretty hard for me.
Bruh. Of course, Asher somehow gets the highest.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
22.
I would like to rage. 23. Fuck you. I'm kidding. I'm wasting.
God,
time.
now this would be the perfect time to use Flash of Genius right here.
I don't have to
Right.
promote anything to Asher. I know I could throw him across the room, no problem.
So Asher, in a moment of sudden second wind and strength out of nowhere, you're able to actually get in there and help alongside Aaron and Fang as you all set to working with the rebel there. Soren stays behind for a few moments to help convince the dragon, deliver the message from his friend, and then he tags along to assist where you can, mainly just
Oh,
moving
shit,
things
yeah,
here and
dragon,
there,
if he would help
smaller
us.
things. I don't know, did you ask the dragon?
I think we forgot.
I think we
we're coming back
did.
anyway.
But yeah,
I don't remember asking him, but I also wasn't here for the first 30 minutes, so.
Asking him what?
if we ask the
Asking him to
dragon for
us
help,
Storm Neverwinter.
During the
Yeah, man.
conversation, he asked if we were looking for a mercenary, and Fang explained originally, but we found out about this weapon, and that he went on to a spiel about how he doesn't deal with surface wars. Then we mentioned Shalaya in the world, not Shalaya, Samat. God damn it.
Samat.
Yeah, her and the thing under the world tree, and how this is a freaking invasion by them, and he seemed a little miffed about that.
Well, it's not Samat who was invading; it was the Winter Queen.
No, she was our point of. Oh yeah, they're telling the truth.
Yeah, I mean, you could have led with the Winter Queen is trying to freaking come into this plane to destroy all planes. I'm pretty sure that would have piqued his interest.
He kind of did, and he didn't really care.
He just wanted proof, mostly.
How is that a surface dweller problem?
Because apparently, according to this dragon, he has eaten Faye whole before.
Cool. Come eat the freaking Winter Queen so we can be done with it.
Okay, imagine this. He's an old... He's kind of like... He's been around dwarves a lot, so imagine an old, grumpy dwarf who also happens to be an ancient dragon. And there you go.
That's fair. We'll pay you in copious amounts of ale.
Suddenly the floor bursts open as he just flies straight up to the surface now.
I am King Seeker Frampt.
Oh, God.
Chosen undead. Your destiny is to link the first flame.
No, he does not have a mustache like that. But yes, Asher, Libra leads you.
His testicles?
Yes. Libra leads you through the gates here and eventually come up to the rubble. You all begin to work on that, and after about 15 or 20 minutes, you manage to clear it enough that you can get down into the area. A lot of the staircase is destroyed, and it's very dark, but you can get past. Libra translates that the etchings on the wall simply say storeroom.
Well, all right. Yeah. Thank you, Libra. You're awesome. I will go ahead and search for the materials.
I only do what was requested of me. My final contract.
It will be very useful.
Contract. What?
What?
Oh, well. Once I have fulfilled my duties, then I'm no longer bound, and
Like
since the information is dispersed and the agreement is fulfilled, I will be free to return.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Was it just one fucking question?
To be fair, we asked like 5.
It's not a matter of questions. Libra seems to imply that once the weapon is finished, that their purpose is complete. At least their purpose for this bonded contract, because from what they've said and the language they used, it doesn't sound as if they were created necessarily, but they were some sort of, maybe a spirit of intellect or something like that was given a set of instructions and a bonded contract was made.
So Asher's not going to have a smartphone. Damn it.
I mean, if you want some
He's
brownie points in nearby, I guess you could hand it over to them so they can ask all the questions.
Unless you want to make another bonding agreement.
Yeah, I was going to say, unless you want to make a binding agreement with her, you can always make a pact.
Who spent how long down here?
I don't know.
In case you can't tell, I like to throw things at my players that they can make pacts with if they want, because I like to be able to.
Just be my Ask Jeeves until I die. That's pretty easy. That's not even that long. That could be anywhere from between this very moment to 60 years.
Yeah, 60 years, 10 minutes from now.
Is this not a character thing?
What?
Are you bringing any of this up in character, or?
Oh, yeah,
it's
a
just-
little bit.
Puck crawls onto your shoulder and says, boss, I think they must have been waiting around here in this dusty old place for a long time. Those nasty clockwork dragon guts. Maybe you should just let them go. Besides, you already got a sidekick, so.
I mean, if you want,
Puck,
I still have.
Puck.
I have. If you want to see the world, I have free space in my head. Apparently.
You don't want to be Puck. Look, you're not going to be replaced, okay, Puck? I got a fairy dragon sidekick, and I got a robot.
Three's a magic number. What are you talking about?
And look what magic's doing to the world right now, you see? Wait,
Look what I do.
Look
Look what I do with magic.
I can do
It's
magic
fake.
too. I can do magic too.
Three of the crowd.
And I am a fairy dragon. Let me have this one, okay? He doesn't need another.
What about Three's company? And 3 cheers.
Look,
All good things come in 3.
yeah.
The 3 Musketeers.
I need a raise.
Third luck's the charm.
Ain't no raise.
It was all downhill ever since that chicken. Anyway, let's just go on. But I'm watching you. Libra, is that your name? To which Libra responds, what is this creature?
Oh, that's my
dragon.
fairy dragon, Puck. He's a cool guy. Right, Puck?
And I have saved some lives within the party, so...
Have you?
Has it?
I would like to hear this explanation as well.
If it weren't for me, where do you think Ash would be right now?
Dead.
Exactly.
Yeah. He helps me out a lot.
Yeah, but
Like-
that's,
Okay, but
Again.
saving the same person over and over again isn't the same as saving multiple people in the party.
What, you're
I don't
saying
know.
there are diminishing returns on life-saving?
There's a reason Spider-Man only gives people 1.
This must be the Fey trickery. Must be part of your bloodline. I don't know.
No, he's just
You're
an
Fate
asshole.
too.
I didn't come here to be disrespected, okay? We have a job to do.
We're gonna open the door to the storeroom. Okay.
Anyway, he waits for you
Started
to. So he waits for you to open the door because he can't, and then he hops down and struts in first and says, "Anyway, since Libra seems to be a little slow, I'll take the lead here." And
What?
you see him suddenly start to scurry back through the door as you open the door to see that there is a tunnel on the other side, and that has been dug out of the wall, and Puck quickly scurries away as he just walked into several drow. They
Oh,
look
shit.
At you, they look at you very confused.
I'm gonna give you 1 chance to surrender, and then I'm punching heads off of shoulders.
What language do you say that in?
I'll say it in Elvish.
They hiss in almost snake-like manner, and then they respond in Elvish. And who are you? What are you doing in our...
Libra,
Oh, man.
live translate.
I hold up my now mithril arm and go, "Oh, I'm Aaron Pilar, Phoenix Slayer, and all-around puncher of all things that pissed me off. I killed a fucking dragon today. Granted, it was a robot dragon, but still."
we have permission to be here. Step aside, please.
Whenever you say that, Asher, Libra speaks up and says, "Translation: the Arachnophiles
sorry,
demand
the
to
what?
know who you are, and what your business is here. Oh, the arachnophiles. I was presented with a list of appropriate slurs for the
Okay. Thank you.
The,
Yes, an AI programmed by a dwarf. Yep.
the tunnel scum arachnophiles.
Tunnel
So on and so
snakes
forth.
rule, man.
So we can do this one of two ways.
So it's basically Twitter.
You can leave
programmed
and
to
we
be
pretend like
racist.
we didn't see each other, or I punch you like I punched the dragon.
Or I could set you on fire.
Or he could set you on fire.
I would
And
like
Or
to.
our big friend,
Yeah.
I
our
would
big
like
friend
you.
with that act. Or our big friend with that humongous greatsword will chop you in half. Honestly, we have a lot of options here.
They
I
kinda
would
look
like
at each
to
other.
JoJo intimidate them.
Go for it. They kind of look at each other. They're holding their tools defensively because they were actually using tools, but they don't really make a move, obviously, because there are only a few of them. They seem confused more than anything. What, you just seek to run us out of here?
Actually, we're just looking for the storage room so we can get some materials. That's
Within
about it.
me, our house has claimed this city long ago.
I mean, do you want to tell Og the dragon that? Because we're kind of allies with him at this point.
Does that
And we're
19
kind of
do
on a
anything?
world-saving quest,
They-
and the whole. If you don't let us do this, you guys will die too. So why don't you just get the fuck out of the way and let us do this?
I'm sorry for the human. He's a little slow.
They kind of laugh when you mention the dragon and you say that mechanical thing.
No, the ancient bronze.
I think
Yeah, that's
we agreed he's bronze.
The ancient bronze who lives here.
You know the thing that
Okay,
just ripped that mechanical dragon in half like it was a piece of paper?
And
No,
they
we
seem
did that.
to
Shut the fuck up.
they seem to kind of shrink away from Fang as he
Flexes.
yeah, and they kind of look at each other once you mention the actual dragon. But
Or did you not hear the roaring?
one of the drow speaks up and says, "Full Lady Quenthel mentioned this. If they've really allowed themselves with the dragon,
Who is this lady you speak of?
they turn and say, 'Fine, you can have the stores.'"
I mean, like, again, we only need a certain amount of stuff. Then we'll be out of your hair. I mean, granted, I don't know what the dragon's gonna do, but that's between you and the dragon. We just need a few choice items, then we'll be out of your hair and hers. Is she a spider?
Is she the one leading the ritual downstairs in the forge?
I think we killed all those people.
Sure.
No,
I kinda-
you guys killed the 4 people in front. There were 4 people behind this thingy, remember?
Are we still speaking Elvish? Is the question?
They just kind of look
I
at
could
you
never
as
speak
you all-
Elvish.
They just kind of watch as you all casually try to figure out how many of the drow you murdered. Then they look at themselves, and rather than answering your question of who this Lady Quenthel is, they just turn and begin to scurry up the tunnels.
Hey, I asked you a question. Don't make me come after you.
They just continue to go.
Run away!
Hey,
we
can I cast Enlarge Reduce on one of them? To
That's
reduce
just
their size,
odd.
make them smaller.
Aren't you out of spell
Or we
slots?
just keep doing.
I'm out of 3rd and 4th level spell slots.
How many are there?
Just leave it alone.
Libra speaks up again and says, "I was also presented a list of proverbs in trying times, if you would wish to hear some of the master's wisdom."
It depends. Are they also racial slurs?
I don't care. Go ahead. Shoot for it.
Not all of them.
Hey, Kenji, how many are there?
There are only There are only two immediately in the tunnel. There was a third one, but he immediately dipped once you all walked in. The two that are still left in the room just kind of turn and try to walk away. And Lieber speaks up and says,
Nope.
translating proverb to common, when faced with spider kissers, swing first.
Okay. Wait, so what do you have about wood elves?
Oh. Wood elves. Oh, yes, dendrophiles.
Jesus Christ.
Is that the best you got? I've heard better slurs from my surrogate
Like-
mother.
Oh, of
Like-
course not.
Like
But it was
Tree Humper would have been
dandelion,
one. That's in there, right?
right? Leaf blowers, yes, the masters
Oh
were
my
fond
God.
of this one.
I'm kind of shocked. If that's the best he's got,
What
Couldn't have
about
been that good.
lawnmowers? Are lawnmowers in there?
Oh, no, I was programmed with about 36 slurs for elves and wood elves in particular, but some of them are difficult to translate. They rely on strange common humor that I do not quite understand.
I imagine that that Lieber wasn't programmed. It just listened to him like in that freaking RuneScape thing where the dwarven just insults the freaking elf.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a machine learning AI.
Yes.
Ah, yes, the imposters. How do you deign to deal with them?
Oh, were they held?
Hmm?
Did the whole person work or?
Oh, someone did hold person? What's your DC?
19.
Actually, no. They do kind of hesitate because they had assumed they were free to go, and when they feel that wash over them, they kind of hesitate for a moment, but then they just try to walk away.
What the fuck?
So what's happening?
Yeah, the drow didn't seem to be affected by the hold person, but actually, I should ask, what level did you cast it at? Was it on both of them, Lawrence?
Yeah, it was level 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I rolled for the other one. Same result. They both kind of pause as they feel it wash over them. They seem hesitant because they didn't assume they were going to be hit with a spell as they were trying to get away, but they don't seem to be affected by hold person.
Am I close enough to like summon a turret on top of like somebody's
we're
head?
not. Stop trying to fight them. They're leaving.
Didn't you ask?
I thought we were supposed to ask. I thought we were trying to ask more questions.
How is a turret that shoots things to death gonna ask questions?
It's the threat of being shot to death.
Just I look at them. Just go.
They look very cute. They look very confused, but then they look at you and just hurry on up the tunnel that they made. And Libra makes a sound, despite the fact that they have no physical features. They make a sound that oddly sounds like they're clicking their tongue, and then they say, "A shame. Usually the underscum are to be dealt with, but."
Mm. That's some of that dwarven programming.
Look, I'm not above beating the crap out of anything that gets in my way, but they removed themselves from my way. So, fair, almost fair. Though I do want to punch this lady person they're talking about. That seemed like a fun fight.
Oh, yes, they're spider women. I do not know of this Quintal that they mentioned, but
Well, I'm sure they'll show themselves eventually. I
On to
start
the
looking
storm
around
room.
the storage.
Storm room? Storage room. There we go.
Yeah.
This storm room over the door is just a freaking tornado with lightning. Oh, it really is the storm room.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, you know, in old cartoons where they open the door and it's like a train coming in and they just close it.
Yeah, we're fine.
But yeah, you're able to go through a little sort of like a lobby area, and there are various large steel doors. They look very damaged from the outside, as if attempts have been made to get into them. But
Libra, can you open the doors?
of course, and there's something like almost static noise, and suddenly strings of
what ear?
Dwarvish are emitted from in Libra's voice. After several strings of Dwarvish are emitted, you hear clicks and turning as the doors are all unlocked one after another.
Nope. And
I
we
do
go.
not I do not know why these imposters are here, but it seems they were not intelligent enough to access these doors.
Too bad for them.
In we go.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
All right,
Can we
there
kill the
are
door before they tend to follow us?
so basically this room is there are several doors in this room. There are 3 that you can see. There are, you know, 3 that are obvious. Other ones are simpler doors, but the 3 most secure doors are have been unlocked. The other doors have been raided by now. The majority of the common materials were stolen.
Well, I'm gonna start picking all these locks.
Oh, they're
the
unlocked now.
doors.
Libra has.
Yeah, the doors are open. She opened the door.
All of them. Okay. Oh, all of them. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
so like
go
basically
look
there
for
are there are a lot of common doors that are they're still secured, but the locks have been pried or torn open, and those have already been raided. But the 3 most secure ones, it looks like attempts were made to do so, and it didn't work. That's what Libra opened. If you look into the nearest one, you see various bars and ingots of a strange steely thing. And Libra clarifies that this is the Dwarvish alloy that is mentioned in the recipe.
And
I'm gonna
into the
put
bag of holding it goes.
into the box.
All right, how much are you wanting to take?
All of it.
As much as I can. Well, I might need some other stuff, but I mean, how much do I need for the weapon?
Not very much. Just you could probably get away with just an ingot or 2.
I'll take 2 ingots.
I'm going to put it this way: if we don't take it, the drow will at some point make their way to it. And at least if we take it all, we can give it to what's her face and her father.
As much as we can carry.
I mean, if that's the case, as much as we can carry, how much is there exactly, Kenji?
I mean,
In these 3 rooms.
It's essentially a small vault full, and so there are probably at least a few dozen ingots of this alloy in the first room.
Oh, there's still
dozens.
more rooms that still have stuff.
There are 2 other.
What's in the second and third rooms?
I'll put the ingots in the bag of holding. I fill the bag of holding with lava. Just pour it on the Winter Queen.
The second room is full of what look like various mechanical contraptions and inventions and things like that.
Do I find? Can I check to see if there's anything cool? Or is it all just like scrap?
Yeah, sure. Going forward, investigate.
I'll help.
28.
Hello.
All right. One of the things you notice is a little, what looks like a vial, but it's not made out of anything fragile. It seems to be made out of some sort of steel. It's a little
A
flask.
vial of steel?
Yeah, flask would be a better way to put it. It's like a little steely flask.
Quicksilver.
It looks. It does seem like the metal is a little soft, but it's held up. There's some sort of liquid within the flask.
Libra, can you identify what this is?
Possibly.
I use my arm to detect magic.
I was just asking because she probably has a list of what was stored in here or whatnot.
Maybe. I mean, if she doesn't. But if it's a flask, I open the flask and like smell the liquid.
Unfortunately, I'm unsure of what this is. It seems to have been placed here after my contract, after I was sealed. There's an oily smell, and the consistency is almost like jelly.
Must be. Yeah, I'll ritual cast identify. What is this? Or actually, go ahead.
Okay, are you ritually casting identify?
Yeah, I mean, if like a crafting check or anything can't identify it as like something else.
If you wanted to try to make an alchemy check to identify it, yeah, you could do that.
Arcana? All right.
It would be alchemy.
Oh, alchemy. Ignore that.
Maybe intelligence, but I don't think there's an alchemy thing on here. Oh, alchemy has an alchemy step. That works.
Yeah, so you test it, and finally you test it on various things, just little drops here and there, and finally you put a bit of the jelly on a piece of nearby stone, and it becomes malleable. This seems to be some sort of stone solvent. There you go.
Stone solvent. Okay, I like this stuff.
So you can be a very slow one-time use of a freaking Edward Elric. All right.
It's probably needed to fucking build the weapon.
Probably, maybe.
Yeah. So that said, I will go into the third room. What's in there?
Well, yeah. I'm following him, just like pushing stuff into the bag, into the portable hole, anywhere we can store it.
Yeah, I take the stone solvent with me.
The room seems to be mostly barren, but there is a little lockbox with a note attached. The note is in Dwarvish, of course.
Libra, translate.
Libra translates into common. The note is signed by a Kimnus Flask Guard. It says, tensions are rising and the forge is getting overly hot these days. Not to mention there's been trouble in the forest, but we'll help our surface cousins if it's what's required. We're moving most of the stock out in order to forge weapons. We should get some in soon by the end of the next cycle, but otherwise keep the storerooms cleaned and prepped. We're leaving a bit, just in case anything is needed here. Our cousins on the surface can help us from there. They found new mines, ones that aren't dried up.
All right, so we want to open. Is the lockbox locked?
Yes.
Damn it.
All right, thieves' tools it is.
Go for it.
Dexterity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're able to get it open. Tough lock, but definitely nothing like the puzzle cube or anything. You're able to get it open, and there are a few large nuggets of mithril in there.
Nice. And all we need is like the glass stone.
Mm-hmm. Black
I thought that
glass,
was what they
obsidian, whatever.
Yeah, obsidian.
Yeah,
I'll ask,
whatever. it may be.
does Libra know where we can find some obsidian?
They did not keep the black glass, as they called it, in storage. It could be rather fragile at times until it had gone through certain magical treatment. There is a place where it naturally occurs, within the city, of course.
All right. Point us to that location, please.
You will have to return north. I will guide you if you view the map once more. And Libra guides you up, back in this direction, over the drawbridge.
Are you telling me it's in the lava, isn't it?
Oh, yes, there is a mine attached to the city. There is a particular place in which the black glass can be found.
All right.
So,
Let's go to the mine.
The mines of Moria?
yep. Gonna reveal some stuff and then swap the map. Guys, right here. And this will be the collapsed bridge that you all moved under. Oh, I didn't align the grid for this, but it's all right. We'll roll with it.
It's so weird.
The Libra, of course, indicates that it is through the mine entrance.
There's a map. Wait a minute, it's a trap.
Libra mentions that they're unsure how accurate this map is now. It was quite some time ago that they were sealed, but they reveal a generally accurate layout of the place.
Yeah.
To the best of their knowledge. So you all get kind of, not clearly as detailed, but you get kind of an overview of this general layout, yeah.
I look at the other snow kid ready. There's a good chance we might encounter a drow here. Deal start moving in.
All right, are you making an attempt to stealth at all?
Yep. God damn it, Fang.
Fang's just doing wrong.
God damn it, Lawrence.
Expect.
God damn it, Asher.
Why do you have advantage? Either way.
Cloak of Elvenkind.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna be really racist and say, can I rub some soot on my face, get advantage? Because if I rub soot on my face, I look like a dark elf.
Did you say that out loud?
No, I don't say that out loud.
Okay, I was gonna say Libra has something programmed just for that. So.
Bet she did.
I'll say I have a list of slurs that I actually have for Libra, and Ash Face is one of them for Drow. So,
Oh my god. Is there anything over here worth
Kenji?
looking at?
Be honest. How long before this campaign did you have that list?
I mean, there have been several times I've needed a list of racial slurs for D&D, so I can't remember when I first found the list.
I'd love to see your search history, just racial slurs for
That's one of the. It's funny thing is there was I saw. I don't have a Reddit account or anything, but I did see one post that somebody put on Reddit for D&D where they asked, "What are your favorite racial slurs?" But they didn't clarify D&D. And so you just and there's a popular post that says, "What are your favorite racial slurs?" I think I saw one for Skyrim, a popular Skyrim post that said, "Is there any way to get rid of my adopted children? They keep asking me questions and following me around the house, and I can't get them to stop. It's really annoying." And they were talking about the Skyrim DLC, Hearthfire, but it was not at all explained in the title of the thread. So, all right, let me get your rolls here. Okay.
Fang, we'd be able to
Quiet.
we'd be able
Quiet,
to
Aaron,
yeah,
I'm
we'd be
being
able to
stealthy.
we'd be able it'd be better if you stop singing.
Permission to use slur?
Sure.
Granted.
Perhaps the Tusker is unfamiliar with the intricacies of stealth.
Damn.
The fuck did you say to me?
Hey, do you got anything?
I
Hey, you
assure
got anything
I
for
have-
humans?
Oh, I have many. I assure you this is not personal. I'm a simple spirit of intellect, and so I collect knowledge.
I'm going to pop off a detect le magique.
Okay. Yes, I will tell you more later, Asher. Slurs for humans if you so wish. But for now, Spoon Ear, I do suggest that we focus on
Wait,
stealth.
who is she addressing with that? Spoon?
Asher.
Spoon Ear. Because,
Yeah,
hey,
'cause,
if you
know,
can say knife
elves
ear
are
for
knife
elves,
ears, yeah.
Jeez.
Is there anything magical over here?
Wait,
Or
do
anything worth
one
looking
for
over here?
Lawrence. I want to. What's an Azamar slur?
well, I don't think she knows he's an Azamar.
She
But
can tell. She can detect.
Yeah,
freaking
usually
race.
he would be like metal, like usually like his hair is metallic or something. His eyes are metallic or like a golden color or something
I guess
shit like that.
that's-
You can tell
that's
Asmar
fair.
from that. Human.
That's fair, but I don't
She was
know.
able to tell an elf and human apart from a half orc.
I mean, I do have Azamar slurs, so
I'm actually curious.
is this really the time?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Is there anything over here?
None
We're
that you
all
can
bad
tell with
might as
magic.
well.
You
Both
don't
of you
take anything
said
magic.
something. And I didn't hear anything you said.
We're having this argument because we roll so low.
Yes,
I'm just gonna
literally.
keep moving away from these idiots.
Somehow I'm still not detected.
Oh man, that's a brutal one for Azamar, I have to say. I don't know why that's rough for Azamar, man. That's a rough one.
What is it?
Wingless earthbound bastard half-breed.
God.
Damn.
That's not as clever as I was hoping it would be.
Oh no, that's just one. There's
That's just
also,
mean.
That's just accurate. That's
God's
just
pet.
brutally accurate.
Wait, what did you
God's pet, angel face, chicken brain because of the whole bird wing connection.
say? Jeez Louise.
Why?
What are you doing?
All right, let's see. Yeah, you detect no magic for anywhere nearby. As you move in, you see that there are various tunnels that have been bored into the ground, abandoned tools. It seems this was once used as, obviously it's a mine that was used for mining different materials and ores, but most of it's been dried up and stripped over the years.
You idiots, come on.
All right. As you move up to these tunnels here, or you ascend the staircase, you can hear what sounds like a low fire from around the corner. But you don't hear anything that indicates that there are living beings there.
I'll kind of peek around the corner.
It seems to be just a dusty hall, and there's a kind of a low light being emitted, and a reddish and orange glow being emitted from here.
I'll kind of go back and tell the party to bring their asses. What the fuck are they doing? Lawrence, Asher, the fuck?
Sorry, I'm dealing with people.
Nice.
Sorry, just reading something.
Can we assume Ash is with us because Libra's with him?
Yeah, we'll just I'll assume that he is a little behind you all, is kind of letting Libra lead. Yeah. It seems to be just a little workshop, mostly used for repairing and fixing tools, though interestingly enough, it seems to have been repurposed, and you see a couple of drow items lying there, made of darker metals.
Any glass?
A little bit. You see a couple of pieces. It looks like they've been shaped into arrowheads.
Is this door locked?
Yes. It has been, it's pretty locked, but as you inspect it, it seems like the lock has been destroyed and the thing's been forced open. Looks like it was once an armory, but has been repurposed into a storage room. And there are various drow weapons here and there, as well as other strange materials. You see, actually, there are different layers of spider silk cloth. Bundles of it.
Well, that's interesting. Into the demi-plane it goes. My porcelain army can find a use for those things. I don't know. Yeah, put it in storage.
Okay. Yeah, it's very light and small, so it's not really that big of a deal to.
Yeah. All right, you cockbites. Let's go back. Well, someone didn't like being called a cockbite.
Yeah, that was handy. Something might have come up.
Yeah.
But okay. So as you continue, Aaron, you actually hear something. You hear what sounds like something very slightly brushing against the wall in here.
Do I need to reroll stealth, or can I just sneak up to peek over?
You can keep your stealth.
I have to? Damn, I shouldn't have re-stealthed. Now we're all... now I'm rolling low. Freaking Asher cursed me. Well, I don't know. I'm not being stealthy, so I'm gonna look over and see if I can see anything in there.
You spot a drow lurking in that pool of water, and he seems to spot you as well. Roll initiative.
So you're saying I'm gonna have to drown a drow?
Very possibly.
Aaron, you literally just did an anime.
What do you mean?
You walked in on the girl's bath.
The water is lightly bubbling, actually.
There is no tornado.
Is it a woman?
No.
Well, I'm going last. The fuck? I just rolled a 4 and a 1. Ah, damn it. Did I use my Javelin of Lightning last session? I did. I remember using it. Damn it.
Well,
You
you're not
used
going
it as an
last.
actual javelin, not the lightning, though.
Oh, neat. Huh, I go before the drow.
Fang.
Ah! I made it here. Flame sword on. I'm done.
I smack him in the face. Just reaction, smack him in the face. What part of stealth don't you get?
You are compromised.
You don't know that.
Here we are now.
Lawrence, you hear the madman go screaming down the hallway, and it echoes loudly.
30 feet over here. I'll hold Sacred Flame until anything hostile comes out.
All right, Aaron.
I just kind of pinched the bridge of my nose and go, God damn it. And I just kind of go over here and I'm going to throw. Can I see him?
No, not quite.
Oh, okay. No.
Wait, you said they both noticed each other. That's why we wrote initiative.
I mean, he can see him, but he can't really get a shot, so to speak.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. So it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm running along the wall as I throw my Javelin of Lightning at him.
Go for it.
I may not hit him, but he's in the water.
That hits.
Wait, if you're using the lightning, doesn't it become a dex save?
I can choose between dex save and throwing it regular. Because there's two versions of it. There's a version where you can depend on your attack, or you can make it a straight dex save.
Yeah, but I thought if it was the dex save, it made it the magical property. Otherwise, it's a javelin.
No, because you can also throw the damn thing as a Javelin of Lightning. Can you? I'm right about that, aren't I?
I'm reading it right now. Let's see.
Because that's how I've been doing it this whole fucking time. Yeah, because like the last line of it says, make a ranged weapon attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4 damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning. So you can dexterity save when you throw it, or for just
Oh
throw
no,
it.
that's not how it works. It's both. When you throw it, it becomes a line AoE, and it hits the target you're aiming at for direct damage.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, so anything. So if I throw it at the target, then anything between me and the target.
Yes, so when
also
you
has to
hurl
make
it
a
and
dex
speak
save.
its command word, there's a line. So each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make the dex save, and then the target itself, you make a ranged weapon attack against the target. So, yeah, you just basically you designate. Basically, the target is like a tether with you, and anything between. Yeah, that hits. So roll damage.
Oh, that's some pitiful rolls. So 16 total. Does he take extra from being in the water?
He gets electrified to death right on the spot and impaled, pinned against the wall.
I guess
And
I'm using
thus
the rest of my
ends the
music
story of
movement
Jerry,
correct.
the poor drow who scraped and clawed his way from slavery and found this nice bath to bathe his sword souls in.
Mm-hmm.
Is the water not? Is the water still electrified?
No, it fizzles quickly.
I'll drop in and grab my javelin. That'll be my turn.
All right. So there is.
I like it.
There will be a crossbow bolt coming at you, Fang, as a drow suddenly skulks around the corner, levels a hand crossbow, and takes a shot. And after he reveals himself and takes that shot, you'll be able to use your sacred flame that you had prepared, Lawrence. So I'll go ahead and. So this is at you, Fang. Nice 8.
Nope.
And he will. What is it? A dex save for sacred flame?
Yep.
Damn, your DC's high for our level.
Really? It's like one higher than normal.
He fails. Yeah, he gets scorched by the sacred flame, and then another one reveals himself to cast fairy fire.
Counterspell.
He gets shut down. He curses and it sounds like a. Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I don't think I have access to counterspell.
Are you a wizard?
Nope.
Then no.
Did you take magic initiative? Which still wouldn't help you.
In that case, yeah, he'll do fairy fire on. He'll center it between you and between Lawrence and Fang. So a violet light overtakes you all. Please make a dexterity save. You pass, Fang. Lawrence, you do not pass.
You're lit up like a Christmas tree, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
The ring protects me or something.
What ring?
Hmm?
Protection.
From what?
Oh, never mind. That gives me advantage. Just gives +1.
Yeah. All right, Fang, it's your turn.
Now you don't play nice. I would like.
You would like to rage?
I was about to say that, but I don't think I need to be honest, considering how fast you killed that one guy.
To be fair, he was in the water naked.
Reckless attack, great weapon master. On the for first attack is going to be the one right in front of me.
Okay. Roll for it.
Oh,
That hits.
yeah, it does.
And how do you want to take care of him?
Oh, he's just a afterthought. He's splatted against the wall with a fly swatter.
All right.
Second guy, same.
Oh,
Man, I wish I was a fighter
dead.
right now.
What? So you could action surge?
No, because I landed on 19.
Yeah. Why? Why would you go champion? Champion's not champion. Yeah, champion sucks.
I assume that one is also dead.
Very.
He split down the middle and charred like freaking like I was gonna say lightsaber, but I don't think anyone's ever vertically cut in half in Star Wars. It's always abdomen cuts.
Well, on the plus side, the Asimar is no longer lit up like an Asimar.
Nope.
Another job well done.
Anything else?
Nope. I'm good.
Lawrence.
I guess I'll walk over here and prepare Sacred Flame so something pops up.
All right. Aaron.
Wait a minute. Are these the same chuckle fucks that ran away?
They don't seem to be.
Oh, okay.
I don't even see where Aaron's at. Okay, there we go.
Man.
You spot 3 more drow.
Interesting. Do I even need to? I'll throw my javelin. Nah. Instead, I'll bonus action, step of the wind, and pull out my flute.
Not the flute.
I'm gonna smack this one with the flute.
Go for it.
Because it's the magical weapon, which means it can't be broken, and it's a monk weapon now. Because monks are stupid.
What? I forgot
Yeah.
you got that.
Yeah, I would essentially it would just be
That's 6.
a club, which would be a monk weapon, so yeah.
He's hitting him with the didgeridoo.
So 14 total on him.
Both
I'm not
attacks and
raging.
he goes down.
I flourish the flute and just look at the other one.
He kind of
The other
peels
two.
back. The shadow, the cowl is hot in his face, but he flips his daggers around. But he seems a little, and he flips his daggers around, trying to be intimidated. And you see, the guy in the back just looks amazed at the fact that he just watched his comrade get completely TKO with a flute.
You just see this guy pull out a flute and just wham! The dude's down. It's like, oh my god.
You're about to be killed by a Zamboni.
Yeah, you actually notice that it seems like he wants to surrender, but
The other one's still there.
yeah, it seems like the guy in the back wants to surrender, but for whatever reason, there's his body language and stuff. He very much does not want to be in this fight, and you see it a few times. It looks like he's going to put down his weapons, but for whatever reason, there's something keeping him from doing so.
I kind of say next. I look at the guy in front of me. I'm gonna kill you with my teacup next.
Yeah, the guy in front just seems determined, and he bares his teeth and spits something in undercommon. But again, the guy in the back he wants like no part of this fight. But
Surrender or die. I say in Elvish, surrender or die by teacup.
all right, anything else?
That's my turn. Bonus action, movement.
Lawrence,
Oh, it's Lawrence's turn.
no, you don't notice it until this is already coming your way.
Some of the guy up here, isn't there?
Oh,
But there's a quiet thud,
Oh shit.
and
Oh,
from the
fuck.
ceiling, Drider drops. They make the first bite attack from stealth, and then they follow up with 2 attacks with a longsword.
That explains why that guy doesn't want to surrender.
yeah. I mean, fair. I wouldn't surrender either. Like, oh man, this guy
Wow,
just killed a guy
bad.
with his flute.
Bad damage rolls. Does a 17 hit?
17 misses.
All right. They sink their fangs into you then. And that's it for now.
Do I sacred flame it?
Yes, you do. Let me roll for that.
That is some interesting Drider art.
No, they try to get away from your sacred flame and fail, so they will not be dodging that. Go ahead and you already got the damage.
Done.
She hisses as the holy flames burn at her. This first drow is gonna try to swing at you, Aaron.
Yeah, go ahead. I now need to know it. Like, I don't want to look it up, but now I need to see if there's Drider waifu art. I have to know. I have
mean,
to
this
know.
one looks pretty feminine.
Yeah, but it's not Drider waifu art.
Dude,
I
if you
have
want
to
Drider
know.
waifu art, look up the freaking spider girls from Dark Souls.
9
Oh.
and 10. Beautiful.
Monster Musuna?
What?
The right thing?
There are two,
Yeah, I was going Monster Musume,
there are
but
2 characters in Dark
Okay.
Souls that
I'll
are
get it.
female and fused to spiders, just like Driders.
Here, I'll get you a picture of. I know who he's talking about. He's talking about Quaylog
Yeah.
and Quaylana.
Yep.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah, they got fucked over bad by their mom.
Okay, he's talking about this one. This is the one that's an actual boss battle.
And boy, was she a surprise to meet the first time.
There you go.
I mean, that's not a Drider. That's more of a woman who's been stuck onto a spider.
Isn't that what a dragon is? Especially in D&D.
I mean, to be fair, the Driders don't.
Yeah, Driders
Have
are more
spider heads.
like centaurs, but with spiders, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Not a person who's
they
been
get-
shoved into a spider's back.
yeah. They get transformed from the waist down.
But in D&D,
That's
Pretty cool.
in D&D, they fuse a drow and a giant spider.
There's
That's a
the
pretty
fusion,
cool,
and then there's the
uh,
one that's born that way.
That's a pretty cool art one.
Yeah, that's cool. But
You know,
the
he
first
missed.
one swings at you and misses horribly. The one in the back, he seems to back away and just raise his short sword defensively. But he seems to really be paying attention to that hallway that the Drider went down.
Yeah, did I hear the thud? And I'm guessing the screeching and hissing.
Yeah.
She fell on silent spider feet.
Yeah, but then you certainly heard the fact that she got scorched by holy flames, and
I kind of look back and go, "Oh, you guys are just a small fry," and I'm like ready to dart back.
Freaking
Nope,
backhand.
fine.
Fang,
I would like to rage.
go for it.
Oh, now you need to rage,
Well,
punk
now
ass.
now the point calls for it. This doesn't count as flanking, right? It's too close.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, it's weird with larger creatures, but I think you had to make it. You had to be like
You'd
Oh
have to
god,
be
no! Why am I
over-
rolling this?
You'd have to be here, basically.
That's what I
Yeah.
figured. All right.
Has to be here or there.
All right. Reckless Great Weapon Master again.
Go for it.
Whoops, that wrong button.
Negative files.
How do you roll a
Yo.
-5? Oh, she's dead.
Okay, first the sword's damage, and then my brutal critical comes into effect.
I
I
made
want
some
to play
mistakes.
Edge Rider.
Ignore that
Have-
second 10. Ignore that second 10. That doesn't get added. But
See
add
here we got
3 for
18
rage.
So you got
fire.
60. Did you? I think you did 69 damage.
Hold on.
18
10 plus
fire.
18 plus 11.
37.
Ignore that second 10 from the above the critical.
I think that's 69, but then you have to add your rage
27,
damage too.
37, 14 plus 37 is
51.
51. 18 is 69, yep. Then plus 3 from rage. So 72. Unfortunate. We couldn't get
That's
the nice
rough.
damage.
I know. That's a lot of damage. Okay, buddy.
I got 73 with my math.
Is your rage plus 4 now?
No. I
And
added
it's 72, you cockbite. Yeah, 27 plus 10 is 37, plus 14 is 51, plus 18 is 69, plus 3 from rage is 72.
Is it dead?
Weird. Okay.
Nope, it's alive.
it
Second
pissed?
attack. Same as the first.
You know, if you don't kill it, it's really going to kill you.
That misses.
What?
That misses.
No, it was so close. And
Legendary action.
yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Lawrence.
Is it nearly dead? I could tell.
It just got hit with a
It's-
shit
it's-
ton.
It's heavily wounded.
I'll save that for later. I'll strike it with my new mace.
All right.
Oh no, he has a new mace. Is it named New Mace?
Call
Fair
him
mace.
Jack.
In this case, spider mace.
Spider Mace. Spider Mace. Oh sweet Jesus. Oh my god.
Fuck. I'm upset that 30 isn't green.
That definitely hits.
Wait, how do
Still
you only have a
alive.
plus 10 to hit with a stupid weapon?
It's +1 from magic. Plus, why you add your wisdom? Is that part of the weapon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that'll do
he
it.
specifically wanted a weapon that would allow him to use his wisdom to hit.
Yeah, that's
Yep. I found
So
a.
you get a 5 strength, don't you? Or you have a
There was-
4 strength?
his proficiency's 5 plus the 6 from the wisdom and +1 because of magic.
No, I'm talking about you, fool.
Oh, me? My strength is 4.
Oh,
I have
the
the
mental
gauntlets
dragon
of
I have
ogre.
dumbass is only +1? Lame.
Yeah, they're still up, Lawrence.
I think that's it.
All right, Aaron.
Mine. Oh, he can have it. I don't give a shit. Take
To
the
be
attack
fair,
representative.
Aaron, I got away with a bunch of bullshit on this sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He can have his attack of opportunity. Ah, he hit.
And rolled a 1.
I'm down.
Oh
I'm
no!
down, guys. No,
All right. All right,
Drow
so
poison.
Aaron, just send me your new character sheet, and I'll get you ready next session.
just like from around the hurricane. Mine, dynamic entry.
Yay, Aaron gets a kill skill.
You're damn right,
Finally,
guys.
finally, it's not Soren this time.
It's a dip.
No.
Jump off and start hammering the fuck out of this thing. 27.
That hits.
Going to section flurry of booze. 19 and
19 hits, 16 is not.
Oh. Then I need to freaking roll the elemental damage. Oh, I built it into Reckless Strike, but I didn't build it into the Claw. That's dumb.
How would you like to do this?
Yay, Aaron finally got a kill.
Dynamic entry right straight to the sternum, jump to the wall,
Oh,
kick
hold
off
up,
the wall, and just start.
Lawrence, what did you just...
I don't
What
know.
am I
I think
looking at? Hold up.
What's happening? Hello?
What?
What's
Okay,
happening?
Go ahead.
Oh, I just ripped it to shreds. I'm confused now.
Yeah, Necro, weren't you saying something?
Yeah, he messaged me something. That's why.
Kick in the chest with the dynamic entry, jump, use the force to kill to the wall, jump on the wall, claw down, and just arm straight through chest.
All right, yeah, you do so, and the thing explodes with ichor and blood.
How much you want to bet that that's that lady, whatever the fuck they called her?
Yeah, she was pretty weak though. Is that all my movement? Did I
And
still have
now the second Drider drops down.
movement? Yeah. How dare you kill my child? What? How much movement I used to get there? 35. Then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement, 10, 15 to come back over here, just covered in guts. And that's my turn.
All right. Well, she's dead. The drow in front still seems pretty determined, but the drown back especially seems confused. He seems a little bit in disbelief of what it sounds like he just heard.
A bug
Yeah.
gauge squad.
Dynamic entry.
Yeah. And he just he looks around in confusion. And then looks at you, Aaron.
I just nod.
And then he drops his short sword and shows his hands. The one in the front, however, levels a hand crossbow and takes a shot.
Damn it! I can only catch it if it misses. If it hits, damn it! Why is it only you can catch it if it misses? This is bullshit. If it hits, I mean. I was gonna kill him with his own crossbow, but yeah, that's.
Fang. I'm going to mark the one that's surrendered too, just in case you all don't want to be evil. But who knows?
I literally don't see anything distinguishing the two of them. Oh, there he is. Hello there. Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Hey, he's mine. He's mine.
The spider was mine.
You didn't call it.
That is. How do you want to finish him off?
I'm just gonna, like, another fly swatter, but down. There, now we even.
You just crush him.
Kick him in
like
the
a Coke
balls.
can.
You can try.
And are you all gonna execute?
You're
this
reckless. I'll
remain in
probably
drought?
hit. Nah.
All right, we'll move out of turn order then.
I walk up to him and say in Elvish, "Was that your leader?" Or was that me on the ground over back in the entrance to your leader?
Our taskmaster.
But was she the leader?
The closest thing.
Oh, well, she's dead. You're free to go.
He narrows his eyes.
Look, we
And he
don't
kinda
really
smirk.
have time to deal with you, so if you want to leave, get out, or we can just go back to the stabbing.
He narrows his eyes, then he seems to have a thought and smirks and moves past you all to leave.
What was that smirk about?
Do you
Oh,
ask?
right. Yeah, I'll ask. So what's the smirk about? You gonna tell them that you killed her and you're the leader now?
You're perceptive.
Doesn't. I don't really care one way or the other. It doesn't affect me.
Make sure you pick up her weapon, otherwise they won't believe you.
Maybe take her head.
Way ahead of you. And he goes on
All right.
to go about his grim
Yeah,
business.
I get
and
it.
We
eventually
did a good
takes
thing
it.
today. Flash forward 20 years later,
And
the
you
new
all are
High
left.
Lord of the Underdark.
Yeah. It's like in another campaign, you all finally end up in a war against the Underdark. You finally face off against the final leader, and he has like 35 HP, and he's like, "Listen, dude, I can't actually fight, but I got promoted because of like
He's that one
I
guy
lied
from
my way
Shadow
into
of
this."
Mordor. That one guy you always save and get him promoted.
Yes, exactly. What's his name? Ratbag or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, right back.
That guy's awesome.
Did detect magic go off around anything, or was it just
No.
barren in here?
No detector
All right.
magic.
Back to
You
glass
do-
finding.
Yeah, you do, however.
Oh, I looped
Libra
the
points
bodies.
out. Go for it. Make investigation. Libra points out that there's the stores of black glass should be around here somewhere, and you do notice pooling in the lava below around the edges. Obsidian.
I asked her how easy it is to take from the wall.
Easy to take, but is brittle and will shatter. You should be careful. Chip it off.
I can do that. I'm gonna wall run, because fuck the lava, fuck the lava, fuck the lava. And I'm gonna use my soul knife to pierce around it.
All right,
So I'm
make
using
us
time.
sleight of hand.
Oh god, no.
And in Fang, you find each of the bodies has a one dose of venom that can that will poison the target, and if they fail, 5 or more, knock them unconscious.
Do I get advantage because I'm pickaxing with my hands?
Oh,
No.
what's the DC on the Venom?
13 normally.
No? Fine. 16.
The DC is 13. Fang.
Yeah, I assume it's a con save.
Yeah, DC 13 con save, other poison for an hour. If they fail above 5 or more, they're also unconscious until it takes damage or another creature takes an action to shake it awake. You're able to get an okay chunk of obsidian, not much though. Asher isn't here. I assume Hanny had to go, so I'll have him step up a roll for him too. I know
All
he
of
would
us
be
in
fine with the
patient for
venoms.
this.
I mean, to be fair, I could just send the Phoenix in there. He could just, pick at it.
I don't think that would work.
Yeah.
I mean, we roleplayed that he was swimming in lava earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but I think he's saying I don't think it'd work. He'd work because it'd probably break the glass, the
Yeah.
obsidian.
I don't think he would have precise enough
How
control.
deep is this?
How deep is the lava?
Yeah.
How are you testing that?
I'm just Phoenix.
Um,
I'm pretty sure he enjoys lava baths.
Probably no more than 10 feet deep, if that.
That's pretty fucking deep. There goes my plan. If it was gonna be like ankle deep, I was gonna have the
No, it's not necessarily 10 feet deep, but probably at least 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's still probably too deep from comfort because I was gonna just ride the Phoenix in and just start chipping at him from safe distance.
Oh, Kenji.
Asher,
Was that venom including from the Drider?
let me check that.
You probably had survival the Drider.
Let me check and see if the Driders is any different. It's not included in the stats, but it is included in the lore, I think. Let me see.
Well, her bite did poison, didn't it?
Yes, but it doesn't have a
The
poison
reason I'm
effect
asking
in
is
the
if I should
stat.
add one more vial or if there's other shit that I was supposed to get.
There's a paralysis poison that you can harvest from the Drider if you want to harvest it from her directly. But she doesn't have
nope,
any.
Not gonna do that. Nuh-uh.
Okay. And Asher manages to chip away at it from a safe distance and get a couple large shards. It gets a decent collection and bundles it up. Handy. There he goes. Oh, no, that was real.
Do you walk the land of the living?
No. Do we have enough, or do we need more, Kenji?
You seem to have enough now, more than enough. What's that 30
Gotcha.
that Asher was able to roll?
So we found the glass and we found the dwarven metal. We're still looking for mithril, right?
No, we have mithril.
Oh, okay.
Do we have mithril?
You obtained
Which
it.
kind of defeats the Yeah, I was gonna.
You have obtained
we find a
barely
diamond?
enough mithril. You found barely enough mithril nuggets, but no diamond.
Yeah,
Now, I trust Asher, but should we get another pound of mithril just in case this goes south and he messes up the first time? Input.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to, I still want to get the diamond and resurrect the dragon because let's resurrect the dragon, but, logistically, if he messes up, then we'd have to do it anyway.
Is there any mithril over here?
No, not
Damn.
that you can see.
Wait, didn't Asher have like a small amount of mithril already left over from when he was making his arm?
I could check his inventory. I know Handy's in the call. He rejoined, but I haven't heard him say anything, so I don't know if he's still busy. Also interesting that he has a drow head in his inventory. I'm not going to ask about that. I don't see any mithril in here.
it might have been like not enough to be worth anything.
I like how he just casually has 2 left arms in his inventory as well. That's nope, no mithril. I can see.
Damn. And this is the end of the storehouses.
What?
Yeah, I didn't hear that at all. This is the end of something.
The storehouses.
Yeah, that you can tell. This is the end of the mine, and any of the storehouses you found along the way are about it.
Yeah, I mean, so the question is, do we want to go up, get an extra thing of mithril, come back down, and then do everything at once, or we want to take the shot, fuck up, maybe fuck up. I mean, go get the freaking mithril and the diamond, and then come back anyway to heal the dragon.
It would be up to you all. Or if you would
I'm
rather
asking
think
the
about
group,
it,
and no one is responding.
I'd say we try to make the thing, and if we succeed the first time, we magic away. We spent another 2 hours to get a diamond.
I mean, either way, we're gonna have to magic that away anyway.
Yeah.
I guess we're going back to see if we can force the weapon. That should surpass Metal Gear. You know, I just thought of it. We could ask the dragon, but it's dragon, and I don't think we should ask the dragon if we have something out of its hoard.
Andy, if you can hear us, hit your alchemist tools.
Can I have Asher ask Libra if there's any diamonds around here? Since is this a mine?
I don't think it's those kind of mines, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hey, you might never know.
He can. Again, I don't know if Handy is actually alive right now or not, but Libra says the masters did have many jewels, but they're often buried with them, and any remaining decorations and embedded jewels have likely been stripped.
So we got 2 choices. We can try to ask Og, or we can just go get one.
Let's finish the hammer, and if we do it first try, they might return the favor or ask for one of them.
Yep.
All right. You all just trying to head straight back to the forge then?
We might as well squash any spiders that might get in our way.
Yeah, he's just like looking over spiders, stomps a regular spider, and I'm just like, I just looks back at me. I'm just like, what the fuck?
All right. Thankfully, you don't encounter any more drow on the way. You return to you return to the forge to see that Og is there, resting his head, eyes closed.
Thunderclap.
I mean, who wants to be stupid enough to wake up the dragon? I push Fang forward.
I'll do it.
You probably
Mr.
know
Og,
we're here
we're
already.
back.
I am aware. You're loud, very loud.
We were?
Oh, yes.
Was it him screaming?
Among other things.
What's your passive perception? I'm kidding.
That's and
So we're gonna.
that one gives off quite the presence. He directs his eyes toward Lawrence.
Oh yeah, it's because he has a Mar thing. So
Yes,
I think
he
we.
bears with him an angel. Quite gaudy.
You okay? So I believe we have all the materials needed to make this hammer.
And have you the means to do so?
We have an Asher.
Ah, the Tinkerer.
And I believe Libra found the blueprints.
Libra.
Libra. I gesture to Libra.
That thing. Strange contraption.
Yes, we've taken to calling it Libra. Right, Libra?
This is my designated name.
Did it have a different name?
Do you ask that?
Yeah, I ask Og and I guess Libra.
Og seems to be unaware of the nature of this thing. And Libra clarifies that, oh no, simply a being. I did not have a name until I was assigned one. You see, we have little use for names like you do.
Neat. But you do know the blueprints.
Of course. In their entirety.
And you can help Asher through the process of making the weapon. Yeah, that is
Of
your
course.
objective, is it not?
This is, after all, the contract that I agreed to. After that, my purpose is fulfilled.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that, but maybe later. So we making the weapon or?
The process will probably be a little bit involved, so it might have to save it for next session, especially because it's going to require a lot of player input. So,
Well, in that case, let's go resurrect a dragon. Og. Serog? Lord Og? Og?
yes,
You wouldn't happen to have a diamond worth a lot of money for resurrecting a dragon, would you?
and if I did, I would give it to you.
I mean, that's completely your choice.
Have you anything to offer in return?
I got this shadow dragon horn, this curved horn that speaks devil at me, this map of my home. No. Some jade crystal that I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Oh, it's fine.
We do have a lot of gems in the
I'm
back.
just in
Don't.
dragon negotiation stages right now.
Negotiation with Og.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the diamond out of him. Does he want the shadow dragon horn? No? Alright.
No, not quite.
I mean, we do have a shitload of precious gems we could just give in exchange.
I have this ring. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, we're offering a service to bring back his friend from the dead, right?
Well, it's not his friend. It might be a legacy, he said, because his friend died centuries ago.
Yeah. From what you can tell, he definitely seems to respect the idea, but at the same time, he does still have to maintain his hoard, so material exchange is...
Equivalent exchange. How much gold
We
does
have
the diamond have
gems
to
in
be?
the party loot that's worth 900 gold.
Yeah.
And if we were to throw in the potion of flamboyance and giant hill strength,
I'm keeping
Let's
that
not
giant
get
hill
too
strength for
crazy.
the boss fight.
Yeah, we can throw in the potion of clairvoyance. Let's not get crazy.
Is that your offer?
Yeah, sure.
He seems to think on it for a moment and says, perhaps just one more thing to catch my eye, and I would call it fair.
Fang takes off his first place chef medal, which I'm pretty sure is technically full gold.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
But thank you, love that thing.
I know. Why the fuck am I doing this?
He grins, gets this wide grin on his face. He asks, and what is this?
It's
No, wait a minute.
I earned this by being the best chef in the not the world, in the city.
He cooked for Samadet.
Yes. And she enjoyed my cooking quite a bit, thank you.
This, if you added this to the trade, it would be quite acceptable, I think.
What if we just cooked for you?
so you know, I still need those 8 hours.
Like we don't have time. What's going to attack us with a big fuck off dragon near us? Let's be real. I mean, do you really want to part with that thing?
That's those are his terms. He'll accept and give you the diamond in exchange if you offer that along with your previous offers.
Yeah, I'll give him the fucking medal. I
mean, I can offer my flute.
I think the fact that this is a trophy and has something behind it as well as being made of gold.
I killed things with this flute.
Yeah, but this is also gold. Is your flute made of gold?
Yeah, it's a gold. It's trophy. It's got value beyond its glory. It's like it hits all the marks for a dragon's horse.
That's fair.
Yes, I'll give him the freaking medal of the freaking Lord of Waterdeep, of Lord of Winter Waterdeep festival thingy that I never actually wrote down as an item. I just had it as my character.
He extends his gigantic leg to extend one claw, which the claw, of course, is basically the size of you, Fang, but he holds out the end of it for you to drape the metal over.
By the power vested in me, I award you to... I'm not going to do this.
I just give him the goddamn metal.
Alright, fine. I
Alright,
hand the dragon
he takes he takes the metal, he takes the gems from your party loot, and he takes the potion of clairvoyance.
Delete that right now.
And do what, Necro?
I'm deleting the things right now.
Alright, and he turns to move away through the tunnel and never comes back. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Oh, that
You
dude.
hear him dive into the water.
Water?
In a
Oh, yeah, that's
while.
right.
Yeah, and a while later he returns. And
All right, let's...
he opens his mouth. His long snake-like tongue slithers out, and on the end of it is a pristine diamond.
I wanted him to just,
Large,
like, not
pristine
stick his
diamond.
tongue out. It's just, like, in his mouth, like, go ahead, Fang. Reach for it.
A very large, very ornate, flawless diamond.
Oh, God, this is Skyrim.
You got it.
Jesus.
Whoever wants to reach for that, you can have it.
Screw it.
Okay.
I'll do
Get
it.
it from Chain Chomp's
I'm brave.
mouth.
I got it already.
Oh, I was going to say. Fang has lost enough today. He doesn't need to
Alright.
lose an arm.
You have your diamond. You're not sure how much it's worth, but you know it's worth at least enough for that spell.
I mean, you'd only
Does he wanna
disintegrate
come
the
with
amount
us,
it's
or-
worth, right? Nothing.
Is he willing to come with you for what?
To meet the other dragon, or does he want us to bring the dragon down here?
He probably doesn't want to leave his lair, from what you can tell. So
I'll ask him if he wants us to bring the dragon down here to meet him, or does he not care?
that would be preferable if he so wishes. But that
The
would
next
be
day,
that would be my cousin's decision. He is Darastix, as I am. It is well within his right to agree or decline.
Neat. So let's get Lawrence over to the dragon. The dead dragon. The dead real dragon, not the dead clockwork dragon. Can we resurrect the dead clockwork dragon? I'm kidding.
Alright, surprisingly, you actually encountered no drow on the long trek, which is a little surprising, but
To be fair, we just killed the leader, and he probably said, you know, it's time to get Foe.
Oh shit.
also they know the dragon's awake.
That too.
I just noticed something about resurrection.
It's in the last century.
Yeah. I can't cast spells and have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until I take
Yeah,
another.
Wait, what?
I can't cast spells, have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Why would you have those?
Those are the
Because
penalties.
it's-
casting,
have
it
those
says
from the
casting
dead.
this spell to restore life to a creature that has been dead for 1 year or longer taxes you greatly. Until you finish a long rest, you can't cast
Oh.
spells again, and you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
I mean, to be fair, it's an hour, and then we're literally going to sleep because I'm pretty sure it's been a long time.
It's been a long time, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we can sleep down here. I don't think the dragon would mind.
That's
What
Because
is
it's
it
been,
right now?
you're not sure what time it is by now, because yeah, it only took a couple hours to get from Mirbar to here, but with all the traveling you've been doing back and forth, it's been hours and hours.
at minimum 17 hours.
Yeah, minimum. It's been. I don't think it's been that long, but I think it's been like 12.
It's 8 hours for me to take a long rest so I could get the spell slot. Another hour to cast resurrection. Then
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think the dragon would mind us staying here for 2 days, especially if we make Fang cook for him.
He's a very patient sort. He's got a few years on him.
All right, who's ready for dinner?
What are you cooking, Fang?
I'm taking
What do we have
advantage
to cook?
of the natural environment, and I'm making
Drow.
salamander stew with Geodude bowls. Have anyone
Or we
seen?
could just cook it.
Do you guys remember fighting Foodons?
I've never heard of that.
Did you say salamander stew with Geodude balls?
He said you do bowls.
I meant to say Geode bowls, but I said Geodude.
Okay. Oh no.
God,
Happy
the clockwork
Hanukkah.
dragon keeps waking up. What does this thing have, a regenerate ability?
A human regenerator. What would you want me to roll for this, Kenji?
What for gathering?
Attribute for the cooking tools.
Oh, dexterity, wisdom, your choice.
Oh.
I'll help him.
Why is it never strength?
How are you gonna cook with strength?
I'm cutting the
Look-
fucking bones, man.
Look here, Undyne.
It kind of reminds me of that one Naruto episode where they're trying to make ramen.
I mean,
Yep. I know exactly what you're
I'd
talking
give,
So you're
I'd give
pretty
you
much
advantage, but I don't think you can roll a nat 20, so. That's why I'm calling you out. You can't roll a nat 20.
I rolled a nat 20 in combat not too long ago. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about on the cooking, since you rolled 19, I said I'm giving you advantage. I'm helping you, but I don't think you could roll a 20,
Okay, sure.
because he was a bitch. Could- Oh my
You talk shit! You talk shit!
It worked. It fucking worked.
This is the best move this
God.
dragon's had in centuries.
That was amazing.
Everyone
I
gets a
did that.
fang snack. Plus 5
I did
temporary
that.
hit points.
Do you
I
give
throw
one
it
to
in
the
lava.
Do you give one to the dragon?
Well, technically, it's I'm effectively adding that as it's the leftovers of the meal is the snack.
He looks down at these salamanders, these reptilians.
Oh, fuck.
But then he eats it, and he seems impressed. Do you offer him a fang snack?
Yes.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack? So what we should have done is like, what will you give me for this for a diamond? How about a Scooby snack?
Have you guys ever seen those like 5-pound gummy snakes?
yeah.
I've seen the 5-pound gummy bear. That thing is horrendous.
What about a gummy ancient dragon?
Dude.
Oh god.
It's like enough to feed a city. All right, yeah, he seems impressed with the meal. You all are staying the night then?
Yeah.
And where would you like to rest?
Where will he allow us to rest?
I would like to rest out near his giant, nice, cool pool.
He will not.
That was
allow
what I was
you-
thinking.
He will not allow you into the water, but he will allow you to rest on the edges, or if you're not comfortable with that, he will allow you to rest on the little island in the center of the underground lake.
Oh, he's very nice.
I would like to rest in the island.
I'll rest.
Yeah, we're the centerpiece.
I'll kind of rest on one of the outer edges. I mean,
Guys, now you
I'm
can see this
trying-
nice map.
Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to barter with the dragon. Like, what will you give us for this cube of force?
It's my cube of force.
It's my
But-
cube of force.
That was in my inventory.
It is.
It was
Yeah.
given to Asher.
I'm so much bigger.
What will you give us for this cube of force? Asher's like, it's my cube of force. Huh, you're right. What would you give us for Asher?
Yeah, no, even better. What would you give us for this cube of force? That's my cube of force. Oh, what would you give us for this cube of force?
I ask Og for a quote for how he felt about the food.
He tells you. Ah, here we go.
What happened?
He tells you
It was fucking
that
raw.
it is. It was terrible. No, he
Yeah, natural 20. Fuck you.
he says it is like Rasvim.
It's not rain.
And
How you
I'm
spell
not saying
that?
if you speak Draconic. Libra translates it. He says it is Rasvim, to which Libra translates it is treasure in Draconic.
Oh, wow. That's a compliment.
That is high praise from a dragon.
That is the highest praise you could probably get from a dragon. It's like treasure. Are you kidding me? What will you give us for the cook fang?
What would you request?
Okay, shut up now.
I know Soren isn't here, but I'm gonna ask if Shalaya wants to go out and, be in the lava for a while. I know she has to, she is a fire elemental.
Tap into the Earth's magma.
Yeah, Soren said he'd be chilling and helping with stuff, and then helping with the dragon, helping with the party and stuff anyway. So yeah, he'd be around
I assume she would enjoy being,
for
released
sure.
and allowed to.
Yeah, she would definitely enjoy that. So she'll spend the night charging up in the lava.
Okay, now we
Fang
have
now has a quote
a-
from both a silver and a bronze dragon.
Bronze.
I think I've come up with the name of Fang's restaurant.
Rasvim?
Yes, and the underlying quote, double dragon approved.
Okay, buddy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but it's also a retro video game, and I know he knows it is, so that's why. All right. Anything else happening then? You all resting here?
I'm gonna play my flute for a while. Not trying to bring anything back from the dead. I'm just playing the flute.
It's all of a sudden, 300 corpses rise from the water now.
Ah, yes,
It's
my
time
undead
to
army
pay
has
the
risen.
piper.
It is time for me to turn on you.
Og enters the water. He dives into the water and goes deep below. And you all get the benefits of a long rest.
Neat. How do we get off this island?
We wake the
Without
dragon
going
up
into the
when
water.
we're done. But I think this might be a good time to end, because it's almost 3
Mhm.
o'clock.
Yep.
But I want to bring back the dragon.
We'll call it here. And next time you can do all the dragon raising and weapon forging you want.
Yeah.